trouble. Excuse me, trouble. You're in trouble. Can I get by? Thank you, trouble. I don't know why you following me, trouble. Stuff like this, trouble. See, it's stuff like this that I'm talking about, trouble. You steady, you still walking in front of me. And there's no reason for that. Every time I look up, you're walking in front of me and I'm trying to mix my Kool-Aid and berries. You didn't even let the people see you, trouble. What, trouble? I'm not getting you no treat. Be on that. No. I'm not getting no treat. I am your treat. Be glad on the treat, trouble. TT, treat trouble. Trouble. You won't believe what I just did. I just created you a hashtag. Got trouble. Telling you. Trouble. Oh, you're right there. I was telling you I just came up with you a hashtag. It's called God T. God.T. That means God trouble. I just put trouble on the map. I just put trouble on the map. I just put trouble on the map. Trouble is on the map. Trouble is on the map. Boy, hey, trouble. People think it's funny, but man, it's a whole lot of ways you can guard T. I just put trouble on your map. Trouble. Trouble. Why do people feel that cats aren't good watch cats? Do they not know that security started with cats? The filthy scavengers. They don't know security started with cats, trouble. I put trouble on the map. I just put trouble on the map. Don't turn your head. Trouble, turn this damn head on me, Trouble. Trouble, you turned your head on me? You did? Oh my God, DeB. Oh, it's 8:25. I'm on time. 8:25. I'm on time. Whew. Oh, I'm live. I think 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 I'm live. Let me stop playing, because boy, things like that happen to me. I go to playing and jumping around, and then the Lord be done snatch my big ass. And when I tell you he snatched me, he take me all the way to the ground. He said, you ain't going that low to the ground. He said, but I'm finna bring you right back up because you playing with me. I told you about playing with me. That's why I don't like to play. I don't like to play with the Lord, because see, once you get in here and you go to talking and you go to, and I'm telling you, and you go to getting the Lord in you, man, sometimes you can't come up out of that, because when you get the Lord in you, it's one thing, but it's the next thing when you get God in you. When you get God in you, man, you go to snatching off Durbanes, you go to, man, you go to rough housing their ass, you go to roughing them up. I say, y'all better keep Jesus in me long as I'm sitting down. Everybody out there that's supposed to be there, how y'all doing? Hold on. Y'all better start coming with me. When y'all see me entering, wait a minute. When y'all see me entering those woods back there, and y'all pay attention to all the colors I got on, and y'all know I come in peace in all different colors. When I go back there, I'm telling y'all, little nappy-headed little fern growers and catchers and money makers, y'all better start going back there with me. When I go back there, I'm telling y'all, y'all ought to start going back there. Y'all better bring y'all stink asses back there with me. What? Jesus said I can't say ass. How many times y'all done read the Bible? Y'all don't read the Bible? Oh, okay, your Bible throwers and damn church catchers. Damn. I don't know, but my peace of mind told me I better sage this goddamn floor today. I'm not kidding. My peace of mind that I'm trying to give people right here. See, my peace of mind it hit my hand. See how I had to put my hand, I had to turn my hand the same way that was. Only difference is you got green, sage, black, and you got some goddamn red in between. So they come through these goddamn corridors the wrong way. I'm going to send their ass back highly happy and high, because you're going to get some of this blunt sage on your ass so damn deep you ain't going to know what to do. Because folks don't want to go to church no more, because they taking all the white people and making the white people feel like they've been in church the last 4 years, and then the only people coming out the church is the shooters. They in my black ass community, they've been talking about black people for a long time. Now I'm gonna talk about them. God damn it, the news time, news in the hood. We got some news in the hood right now. I mean, let me tell you, this ain't never been the safest place. Y'all remember how bad the hood used to be, man? This is the safest place you could be right now on earth. Y'all thought Disney was something. Disney ain't going through nothing no different. Remember, they going through the thing going on, the scandal with Jimmy Kimmel. But I'm taking y'all with my mind that if y'all don't want to take about, if you don't want to think about my mind, then get your stank asses out of here. Wherever my mind roam at in these goddamn woods, I want y'all to understand this. Oh, she's all over the place. You damn right, because your stink ass all over my place. You're in my house. You're in my woods. You see I done jumped to a whole nother subject, because I'm telling you, wherever my mind go, you better just follow me there, goddamn it, and you connect the dots later when I connect the dots. All you need to know is if I put you on my damn watch list, it don't matter how far I'm to the left, I'm to the right. Goddamn, which one you want me to do? Because I can only stand this way, and I'm going to put that blunt sage on y'all ass, because my mind done took me back to the blunt sage again. Who in here being dirty? Who in here dirty? It seems like it's a dirty scavenger in here. Yeah, my mind just told me that. I'm telling you, my mind told me to light that blunt sage. It's a dirty scavenger, stinking, two-faced, Babylonian, foot-eating, walking, dog-cracking, chili pepper, heart-smelling, cat, dog, scratching ass in my house today. Where you at? It's a dirty stinking ass that's watching me right now. Get your stink ass to the front of the goddamn line, since you don't want to hear me tell about these white folks. Did you make me switch this goddamn live? Do I need to talk about black supremacy? Why I need to talk about where my mind was? Something told me to light my stage, and something told me somebody being messy around me. Wonder who it is. Wonder why my sage won't light on their ass, boy. Because when it get the bunny, see, when stuff get the bunny, see, people don't know what bunny mean. That's why we need to create our own type of dictionaries, because they don't know what it means when you burn stuff. See, people think when stuff on fire, it's on fire that way. No, it's on fire when I put it there. And then you decide if you're going to put it out. There's some haters in the building, must be. Who don't like what they see? Who getting mad because we got a bunch of white on whiter? Or is we got a black ass blacker in the audience? I had so many black men come for me yesterday in the tunes of cutting and clipping Jasmine Crockett. I'm like, damn, they so ignorant. Now I say cut and clip for money, and they still, black women don't do nothing for me. Black women don't do this. All black. I say, God damn, what he got on Sassy Cat ass panties? I need to get some boxes called God damn Sassy Cat. I'm telling you, I need to create some black boxes, man. Women, when we walk up in that thing and we walk up in that thing and we put that dunk back there, it need to say Sassy Cat ass. Hold on. There's some sassy cat stink asses. I say, I'm not being funny with you. I say my mind rumbles so damn much. I just thought about some sassy cat boxes, sassy cat. But I wanted to say sassy cat ass. Because them Bible throwers and goddamn preacher catchers, they don't give you no kind of grace. She said ass in my church. I said, you know what? It was a good reason I didn't attend church the right way yesterday. Because I would have said ass, goddamn, this right here, that right there. Yes, stink asses, which I thought I didn't know what I was talking about. Get your asses back over here. Get back over here. Get back over here, you mad breeders. Get back over here, you goddamn white shooters. Get back over here, you goddamn Karen eaters. Get back over here, you stumple of a ass, Laura Loomer. Get back over here. I don't know why something is bringing Megan Karen in the room. Why did my fire bring Megan in the room? Who the hell is Megan again? Every day I ask, who is Megan Kelly? Megan Kelly, Megan, whoever she is, she don't want to sit to the table with me. Who the hell? Laura Luma, get your ass back. Laura, we want you to get back. You already got 8 back for all the people on TikTok, and you only got like 5%. You only got like a 0.5% of TikTok got your ass. So imagine if 1% get you. Get your ass back. Get out of here. Don't get in this goddamn game. It's going to be dirty when I get up there in them streets, goddamn it. And you already know. Y'all already see, oh, Jasmine is ghetto. Jasmine is this, goddamn it. Well, what y'all going to call me when I get up there? What y'all gonna call the 2 of us, then the 3 of us, then the 4 of us, then the 1,000 of us, then the 10,000 of us, then the goddamn 100,000 of us, then the millionaire is of us, and then the goddamn gazillionist of us, and then the churn that ain't even born yet, goddamn it, and then they churn that's looking say, yeah, y'all want somebody to stand behind me, or what you want, the record in front of me, you can have it. You got a record, you got a felony, you got this, you got an arrest. What else you want? Yep, you got a black woman. Yep, you got a big mouth. Yep, you got a bone queeta. Yep, you got a nappy fro. Yep. But God, this. Y'all forgot? We got white on whiter going on right now. Because we damn sure can't look for no friends. I don't got no friends. I don't give a damn what your mammy name is, what your pappy name is, what your grandmammy name is. I say, boy. I really don't care what your name is. Just stand in front of me and talk. And when you talk, don't get offended because I've been listening to your stink, twat, tweet, wind asses for the last I don't know how long. And because y'all didn't see me coming, that ain't my fault that I rose up your ass. Now, I done came so far up your ass. Can you open your mouth and talk back? We got questions for your ass. And I listen, it's going to take a while. Anybody who I'm with, it's going to take a while for me to be with their ass. Because if I got to look at an old video that I already done put on your ass, and I'm right there in the new modern days, man, God, this. Because right now I'm asking the question. I understand that amendment number 2, that's what Charlie harped on. But I'm telling you, if you shut the F up, Charlie's goddamn speaking. I mean, what y'all really want me to tell y'all about amendment number 2? I mean, if Charlie's speaking, don't you want to hear the truth? Do you think I want all my white ass people be around here shooting up each other like this? No, Charlie wouldn't want that. If you shut the F up, you'll see Charlie speaking. It was the contracts that made me say it. It was the contracts that made me push on and egg on white crime. But meanwhile, our black crime was being reported. It was advertised. It was the moneymaker at the time. But see, nowadays, it ain't the moneymaker no more, right? See, it was the moneymaker when you was able to exploit black people. It was moneymaker when you were able to incarcerate black people because you got money back off of that because you know we was going to get our black ass men about the goddamn jail if we can get them out there. Raise your hand, black women. Don't be scared. So we was going to get our black men out there. So it was a good thing to mass incarcerate our black men. That's why goddamn it, Angola prison houses so many. Because y'all know y'all going to get money back. But see where the problem coming in at, goddamn it. I know I ain't about to put the nail on the goddamn hatchet. You can't do that to black people no more. So you don't know where your money going to come at. Because all your money right now is invested and invested goddamn entrepreneur goddamn money back. Because you got so many white people in the white goddamn community that's on dope and sprung out and got mental depression until you ain't gonna get no money back because your money coming back, the kickback was from blacks. But we done set our ass down because my God, the B done flip this goddamn earth on the other side. So who you gonna blame? Who y'all gonna blame now? God damn it. That's why y'all won't put the right person there. You won't put the right person there because y'all know if you put the right person there, God damn it, we gonna square maze this goddamn earth in every country around it. Especially if my voice heard. And I'm going to call them all out of the goddamn redneck communities. You know why? Because I get along with rednecks. I get along with trailer trash. I mean, when you hunting through the goddamn wood, you don't think you run into people that want to save you too? You don't think you run into folks in the goddamn wood that might have been racist, but they said, come on, baby, I know I like you. You don't think I ran into them people, man? I've been alone. I told y'all I just woke up. People think I'm joking. I've been asleep so damn long. I woke up to my whole earth in a chaos. And when I'm looking at the bigger picture, every time I look, I say, man, no. I can't look at these cities. I done been through cities, goddammit. I done been through goddamn counties. I done been through all of that. I done been through the states. I told y'all I was over there with the goddamn planets. Y'all think I'm joking. They sent my ass so goddamn far back to the goddamn ground. I was in hell for real. I had to ask my father. I said, whatever I did, goddammit, when I was on the sun. I don't give a damn if it was the S-O-N or the S-U-N. Whatever sun I was on, I'm asking you, would you please, please, please let me in? And I was by the casino. And I begged to get in. And once I got back in and I noticed what hell looked like down here, I said, man, I got easy work to do. This work really so goddamn easy to me. That's why I'm suffering so damn low still. The work really easy. Because once I get this goddamn mic, hey, white people, y'all think this the only time y'all gonna hear a video like this? Get off of it. It's not even about you. They don't give a damn about you. They care about power. You really think they care about Charlie? They didn't care about Charlie. Why do you think Erica had a non-profit organization she was a part of in a whole nother country? Go Google it. She was already set up and savangled. She was supposed to be there. She's a fall girl. That's why I keep telling her it ain't too late. Get your stink ass out. You can't handle these streets. See, when I keep telling y'all about handling the streets, when I say handling the streets, I don't think y'all, they don't really know how black people are tired. They don't know the black women, them same cut cartel women, them same bonquitas and them women right there, them listen, them the real Kardashians, if you want to be truthful with it. But I ain't gonna knock the Kardashians because, listen, one thing about their mama, she might have exploited their ass, but she did it on the right side of the damn wings. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about them Kardashians. Y'all better give her Kardashian mama a chance. They don't even acknowledge women like that. That lady did a phenomenal job. And look what her man did. Her husband, look what her husband did. Went transgender in her face. She had to get with a black man to feel the substance. They don't want to talk about that. There you go, Kim. Oh, they get mad about stuff like that, honey. I don't know why they getting so goddamn mad. You got the little young girls, 15 years old, at the schools, calling a little black girl a Igor. I'll shoot you, Igor. But what they do is, just like this one, Nigel. Oh, they have all the excuses in the world. Oh, he's never been in trouble before. His life was just this. And, you know, and don't forget, he was a veteran. And we're going to make sure we do. I mean, they give us all the goddamn solutions in the world, but no results. How do you jump to the solutions and then there no results? How you get the results and didn't even show us the damn solution? There's no solution other than continue to listen to me. Shut the F up. Charlie speaking. I mean, I did harp. I mean, the bulk of my conversation was amendment number 2. I mean, the rights to firearms. I told you I was asleep. I didn't know I was talking then. I was walking in the shadow. I keep telling y'all about that shadow. When I finally put my hand on the door, I said, wait a minute, Charlie. You forgot Lilith. That's the only part of you should have been catching up. We here, and we walked our ass through the doors the right way. So what I said back then, I don't know what I was on. But I'm going to tell you now today, if you shut the F up, and Charlie is speaking, I'm telling you, I want to take back my tongue. When I was talking about firearm, I forgot to tell them, not the firearm for the white people. I was trying to tell you firearm for the black people. I don't want you shooting each other up. But you know what, goddamn, if y'all gonna shoot yourselves up, then guess what? Y'all can battle over the little bit of money y'all gonna have left. I mean, Trump about to go out of here. How quick you think 3 years gonna go away? By the time I get this battlefield together, what you think gonna be the next thing? JD Vance? I mean, what JD gonna do? Make sure he push more firearms? I mean, how many more y'all gonna kill each other before you realize firearms not helping you? What we got to do? Stop making the bullets? What we got to do? Stop making the bullets? Teach y'all a different way how to make the gun? Send y'all back to the goddamn cave days. Send you back to when you had to fight in the goddamn woods and all you had was a butcher knife. All you had in the woods back then was a butcher knife. All you had to do was get your butcher knife. See, back then, you get your little butcher goddamn knife. You get your butcher knife. Choo-choo, I hit you. Take your ass home. I'll hit you again tomorrow. See, that's when you was able to fight like you was damn a native Indian. But y'all brought y'all little rough ride and money-hungry, greedy, non-faithful goddamn Bible catchers, church sitters, and goddamn wrong wind-ass catchers asses in our country. And what you did was you changed the whole games with violence. You started this goddamn game with violence, and look how we ending it. We ending it with the same goddamn tools you came in with. I don't care if you don't like me. Because I tell you what, if I said it once, goddammit, I'm grown enough to say it again. Man, I'll put this goddamn claw hand on your ass so quick, boy, you'll think your back itching all hours of the night, of the day, during the wind, during the goddamn storm. Don't let it be the goddamn summer. Don't let it be the damn spring. And don't let don't let nobody use the word God nowhere near you, boy. Y'all better sit y'all, man. I tried to come in peace. Y'all don't see this feathered up earring I got? I don't know who talking about Capricorns are the most devilish. How could we be devilish like that? I come in fine. Talking about, oh, they Capricorns so devilish. They so devilish until they'll do your ass in and then come back and get their word. I mean, but what do we do to you? I mean, is it something to do when you put God on their ass? Man, y'all better trigger folk. Y'all better trigger folk before y'all get these five y'all don't see these 5 fingers right here? Y'all better trigger folk. You better trigger folk. Y'all better get back. I don't give a damn what they say. When I say my God to be, I mean my God to be. Y'all want to blame black people for everything? Blame black people. But who pulled the trigger? Igga. Who pulled the trigger? Who pulled the trigger? Shut the F up. Charlie speaking. I'm going to tell you who shot me. You don't remember Charlie? You don't remember what happened to Charlie? I told you I had to put this on their ass. I said, because whoever gonna be. I don't know who was in my energy, but I had to blow them away. I said, you better get back. You better get back. Get back. That's the problem. Y'all think black women weak. I wonder why y'all think black women weak. Y'all think black women weak, but I wonder, is there anybody out there? I'm going to fix my screen. If I could see anybody out there, put a 1 in the chat for me. Is there anybody out there that really understood how it was ran in the native community? Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Does anybody out there remember the native? Who was the native the first to hit our ground? If the native was the first to hit our ground, goddamn it, put a 5 in the chat. If the native was the first to hit our ground, put a 5 in the chat on they stank asses. I don't care. Matter of fact, if you know about the native, goddamn it, put a 0 in the chat with your stank asses. Because if you put a 0 in the chat with your stinking funky asses, God damn it, you put a 5-5. You know 5-5 is my angel's number. You know I'm a 5-5 all across the board, God damn it. So I don't even give a damn if you put a 0 in the chat. If you put a 0 in the chat, that means it's time for me to reset. That means I need to hit you to put a 0 in the chat. Guess what? If the native was the #1 on this goddamn land, y'all Google and see who ran the lands. It was a one man. It was a woman that ran the lands. You don't know one of the biggest goddamn Indian natives that's over there in New York. It's a woman that run the land. Y'all came over here and bullied the man in the land. And then y'all didn't just bully a man in the land because a man already know he owned the land. Just like a woman owned the land. Because hard working and love was back then. Until y'all brought y'all ratchet wearing ass. Man, y'all come up in here with y'all guns and weapons and medals and stuff like that. And y'all took over and now y'all being took down by the same hands, the same weapons, the same medals, the same God that y'all was under when you started it. But guess what y'all didn't know? What y'all ancestors did? They wasn't praying for y'all. They wasn't praying like that. See what my ancestors were doing? They was praying. They was praying. They didn't care about the money. They cared about the love. They cared about the family. They cared about the value. They cared about the togetherness. They cared about growing, even if it was slow. They didn't they didn't care about fast pacing the whole goddamn world. They did it the slow way, where it was supposed to be done according to God, not because of man, thanks to Jesus. And that's the new modern day. Let's talk about who the real Jesus was back then. Remember, Moses walked around here. And y'all don't want to admit y'all being brought down by the same machines that started all of this. We're in the book of Revelations right now. What do you think happens after the book of Revelations? So you telling me the next book? Where's the next book at? I'll leave you with something to think about, you little rough riders. Where's the next book at? What do you think the next chapter is? What you think the conversations are about? You think the next chapter goes straight into war? You think we're going to start our next chapters in war? You can't believe that. You can't believe that just because hell has no mercy, there's no way in hell you're going to lead me to believe hell has no mercy. My Father have no mercy. But wait a minute. You going to tell me my mother have no mercy either? I told you I seen 2 people. It was 2 of them. It was 2 of them. I seen my father and I seen my mother. And to see my father and my mother, that cleared the path for me for divine guidance. And I want y'all to understand, we are in a new era of life. And what goes up has to come down. And now that everything was pinned on Black America, I want y'all to understand that Black America, Native America, whatever America started, it did not start on violence. It didn't start with gunfire. Guns, we didn't even know. Guns wasn't even known. Europeans, you came in, you took over. Whites, you just thought it was you from the beginning. Y'all need to go into your own communities, which are the white community. And in your white community, you need to start addressing the same fingers that you threw at blacks. You need to take those fingers and throw them on your land. And y'all need to start building from scratch. I don't care how much money you got. So if you got enough money to build from scratch and you throw your kids away somewhere anyway, like you always did. I threw them in a private school. I threw them in a shelter home. I threw them over there with the maid. I threw them over there with the get back. I threw them over there where I cut it back. I threw it over there where I put it back. I threw it over there where I'll take it back. I threw it over there because I'm back. Well, you throw them over there. Throw them over there. It has nothing to do with us. We want y'all to start pointing the fingers at yourselves. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get harder. It's going to get tougher. And it's going to get more intense. So Charlie going down, coming back up, letting you know to shut the F up, because Charlie speaking sexy, tall, female, look up, you too, Trump. White on whiter crime is at its all-time high, and everybody is watching it. Even though you notice Trump not putting his fingers there. The only way Trump was going to put his fingers there is when he was talking about DeCarlos Brown. Because Trump is about money. Because a man of God and a God-fearing man wouldn't be still on his knees watching a country get out of hand like this. But one thing about God, when you don't fear God, and I tell you, man, you make Lilith rise on your ass, and you know Lilith been standing right here on your ass, even though she acting like she ain't by Charlie. You don't see that red sitting right there next to the hand? When you get hit with the hand, the backhand side of this hand, man, I don't know if y'all ever let y'all grandma swap y'all ass like this, man. It'd be like fire. It'd be like fire in the house. Don't be fearful. And Trump, you know you messed up. You know you taking the wrong contract. Because you were supposed to keep going the right way, Trumpet. You were supposed to go the right way for the people. You veering off on us, I see. I'm going to put my God on your ass. Watch me. Is that a threat? Y'all scared of God? What do God do? Y'all think God, whoa, that's what we got to back up at. See, that's what the problem is. That's what the problem is right there. You got so many still running up under Jesus. You still with Jesus, and the problem with that is I don't even know why I talk to half of the people, because they ain't even get halfway to Jesus. So really, they down below me, but you got to come up. You can't expect me to keep going back. I can't keep going back, because where you at right now in time, man, do you know how hard it was for me to survive in these necks of the woods? Man, y'all think, man, look at here. Y'all want to go you want to go in the woods I've been in? Touch this right here. Touch it. Touch that. You want to go in the woods? Man, I've been in the woods. I got this out the woods. And I've been holding on this for years. You want to touch some wood? You want to get in the woods? You want to come out that wood? You better touch it. You better touch it and tell them thank you. This is a different set of woods. This that real plywood. See, they don't know about that wood. I say, man, I'm going to hold on to this wood. This wood been helping me. I done moved this wood from desk to desk. And I'm not going to stop. Y'all got some work to do. Y'all have to start holding your community accountable. If I post anything out there and say about, oh, black women, we have hundreds and thousands of black women missing. There's never a national news about it. Never nothing national. Even BET black asses don't even put them on there. I mean, Tyler Perry don't even put them on there. I don't see no station just putting on there that black women are missing about 100,000 loads a year. And they're gradually becoming more and more. The minute we got Latino. God damn it, if you don't get your Latino ass over there in the Latino community, because when we out there fighting, if you don't take your Spanish ass on, man, y'all better not make me mad. And I don't give a damn if you don't like what I said. I'm telling you, man, like I want them, like, I'll be like, man, you better get out of my chat, because I don't think you understand who you're talking to right now. I don't give a damn what you're telling me, lady. If it wasn't for us, your little Latino ass wouldn't have even been in our goddamn country this long. Remember, we tails on you loud. You don't supposed to be here, but we didn't do y'all like that. See, y'all ain't noticed when Bonquita them did come out. Bonquita them came out when we was trying to defend y'all stink asses, and y'all ain't never defend us. Y'all don't come to protest and stuff like that. Man, haul ass and suck on a goddamn fingertip. I'm not joking. If you don't take your stink ass on and haul ass around the fingertip, that's what I'm trying to tell Laura Loomer, man. Don't come into these necks of the woods. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Charlie Kirk wife. Hey, Charlie, I'm trying to tell wifey, listen, don't come in the woods. These black women don't play with your ass. If you ain't never see a panther claw slash cat, I'm telling you to get back. Get back. You know what the black man said on my one of my shorts. Go look at the shorts. Oh, black women don't this, black this. And I say, oh, okay, so you don't like black women. I see why. Because you know, y'all all know, we don't play with your ass. See, folk don't like that. But see, what black men don't want to admit was who raised them. It wasn't daddy. Shut y'all stink asses up. I mean, my daddy raised me. I had my welcoming days with my mom. But I can tell you how I felt to be raised up in the house with that 6'7", 6'8", military. Ain't gonna play with your ass. Told you one time. Ain't gonna keep telling you no more. To my dad, man. Or you talk about them brothers. Them brothers 6'5", up, 6'6". I said don't open your legs like that while you sitting on the porch minding your business. Ain't doing nothing. I'm talking about, you talking about that type of life? You don't think I understand? You talking about that life? Oh, okay. Don't come in the woods, Erica Kirk. Because if you have to meet with me, I'm going to tell you, there's a D in my name. Don't come in these woods. If you make it up to the level of me, that means you drag so goddamn bad. I'm trying to get to your heart and find out what really happened. And that's when you're going to tell the truth. I'm not joking, because you can't get through TikTok. The only place you're going to hang at somewhere over on Instagram. You will hang on Twitter. Don't let them bring you on these necks of the woods. And then don't let me be on the necks of the wood to Twitter. Because once I get over to Twitter, see, this is how I had to look at things. Once I get over to Twitter, that's going to be when I'm into security measures to see how y'all ass think. And then when I get over there to secure the security measures, you don't think folk going to follow me. And y'all going to see an influx of our black asses then. And you're going to say, damn, what brought the crowd over here? I'm going to say, hi, I'm Lilith. Oh, yeah, I know Charlie. I know Charlie very well. I'm just saying. We want y'all not to enter the woods. We would like for you, Miss Erica Kirk, to please. This is what I'm going to start doing for Miss Erica Kirk. I'm going to try to give Miss Erica Kirk a little bit of guidance. I'm going to scratch y'all back if you don't like it. Scratch their ass. Scratch them. Scratch them, scratch their ass, and if they don't shut the F up, claw their ass, give them a good night rest today, Benadryl, that'll help. Don't come in these woods, Erica Kirk. I want to give you a bit of advice. I hope by the time you see this video, I hope you did what Jasmine Crockett did. And the Lord sat on your heart because you say you Christian. I mean, that's the y'all supposed to be going through the good book. So y'all need to go through the good book, because you ain't going to tell me Jesus did anything with guns. You're not going to tell me Jesus had anything to do with bullets. So I'm going to tell you, Erica Kirk, if you're really trying to save your community and you want the legacy of Charlie to live on, because you know what? I'm going to live on. The legacy of Charlie, I promise you, is going to live on. So I want you to continue to live with me. Continue to live with me and Charlie and Lilith. I mean, because at one day or another, I would like for you to meet the goddess. And I mean goddess. And you will find out who goddess is. Because you got to get to God first. And then you get to go through different elements. So you got to keep it up. You can't just be a girl all the time. Grow up. I want you to tell your white community that you honestly oppose guns and the type of violence that it's carrying in my white ass community right now. And would you please, let's set some better standards. And I would like to get with my President Trump, my man of a president, because my man know him too. We all know each other very well. And I would like to, I would like to get with President Trump, let me be clear. And I would like to let him know that we need to bring another option to the table. Because if Charlie said, I had an intermission with Charlie, and Charlie said, if I don't take the right contract, I'm not sure who I'm going to marry next. See, because one good thing about it, two bad things for sure. You look like you want to be an ex-housewife. And if you want to be an ex-housewife, the same abilities and attractions that you're giving us now, characteristics of yourself, character, whatever you want to call it, that's what's going to attract the next man, if there's one. So you keep starting off gray and shady and got other goddamn colors in between. Red gonna come in, and when red gets stained on white, you got to go and switch it all together. So don't take the wrong contract. I would like for y'all to share this out and let Erica know, don't take the wrong dumbass contract. Trump can be very, very selfish. And you don't come over money unless you came in his heart. And we seeing something because he's still on his knees. I mean, because personally, I don't give a damn. If the man like multiple women, I don't care about that. If the man loved Charlie, I don't care about that. I just want to know, if you love them like that, then why did you have a problem with polygamy, but you don't have a problem with Mormonism? And I don't give a damn if you don't like what I said. I mean, y'all gonna get mad. I bring y'all the white Bible, but you get mad about the white Bible. You want me to bring you the red one? So y'all gonna say, oh, I ain't never been to church with Charlie before. You a damn lie. You shut your ass up. Shut the F up. Didn't I just tell your stank ass, your old pointing finger ass, didn't I just tell your ass that here go the red Bible? I told y'all that if you shut the F up, Charlie speaking. You gon' now that you see, and then here's the problem with that. Then they go to getting cute with me. Oh, you racist. Okay. How am I going to be racist? And if you look at this good book right here, when I look at the good book right here, it says Holy Bible. See, the first one, no, that didn't say Holy Bible. Yeah, because half of y'all don't pick up Bibles. Let's keep it real. Y'all pick up stuff like, oh, the third day of Christ, Lord. You pick up books like that, so let's keep it real. So now I say Holy Bible, and they're not familiar. They want to see something about the Holy Central. Oh, I get what it says. So if I make a Bible that say the Holy Central Constitutional America Book of Bibles, that'll make y'all feel good. Maybe I'll come up with something like that to get the white people to listen, I want y'all to transition over. I want y'all to come over here. Come here. Come here. Here. Come here. Black is at the top. Come here. I want you to get into this book. And I want y'all to show me in the book, show me the verse, show me where y'all been at in the book that promote all this gun violence. I want you to bring your asses back to the book. Oh, she's cussing the book. She's cussing the book. She's a heathen. She's an old fogey heathen. Becca. She's cussing the book. She got a black hand on top of the book. She got a brown hand on top of the book. She got green on top of the book and had the nerve to put red on the book. I mean, what's red? I mean, anytime I think about red, I think about the number 25. I think about I think about hell. I think about firecrackers. I think about fire. Okay? I mean, then she comes with all her black on, some Durban it on her head. I mean, who she thinks she is? I'm not with it. I mean, she acts like Bone Tweaker. What do they call them? Call Laura Loomer. Ask Laura what it is she called their ghetto asses. Ghetto black asses. We should have lynched their ass back then when we had the chance, but I wasn't born then. I mean, they forced my mom to have babies and stuff that she didn't want to have and didn't understand it. It took effect on me. I don't want to brought kids in the world where she's already angry with dad and angry with brother because they're over there Mormonizing and stuff like that. Charlie wrapped up in the... Charlie, shut up, Charlie. I told y'all Charlie was speaking. See how Charlie went on the rant? Charlie had things to say to y'all ass before Charlie left. But Charlie said, I ain't going nowhere. But they ain't going to shut the F up because I'm realizing now it wasn't about me. I'm realizing now it was about the money and the contracts. I'm realizing now at least the half black ass one, Candace Owen, thinking about me. My wife's too busy still signing contracts, still trying to see who's going to get the CEO seat, still going through paperwork, still working out money. And I'm so hurt. And all the people, I forgive all of you. All what people? Tyler Robinson killed them, allegedly. that nobody believes anymore. But that's where you should be going at. Don't take the contract, Anaquita. If you take the contract, you're going to look older than Laura Loomer. And she look older than me. And I'm 50. What happened? She's racist. I got the book in my hand. This ain't the good book everybody in. Y'all got to... This the New Testimony. Wasn't Charlie new? Charlie couldn't have told y'all nothing about the Old Testimony. How Charlie was going to tell y'all about the Old Testimony? He damn sure didn't know about the Old Testimony, so he came from the good book. This is the new book. I'm the one from the Old Testimony. That's what I came to screw this whole conversation up live. I told y'all to shut the F up. Charlie was speaking. Charlie was speaking from the old. Listen, this the New Testament. My God to be. But then I look around there, and when I get out that New Testament, I could find my way back to the Old Testament. I could do all kind of things, and y'all still mad at me. So I'm trying to figure out what part of the good book was Charlie in. Because Charlie wasn't here long enough to tell me a damn thing about the old part. That's when it's my turn to talk. So if y'all shut the F up, y'all did go to church with me. You can't say you never went to church again. You can't say Charlie wasn't telling the truth. You can't say, oh, prove it. You can't say Charlie didn't have receipts. I mean, damn, the whole world got receipts. I mean, even people in the other country got receipts. And the good thing about me, I didn't have to do all that fighting for evidence and stuff. It's in our face. Stop with the guns. Guns, guns, guns. Listen to me, Erica Kane. Listen to me, Erica Kane. Hey, Erica Kane, listen to me. Erica Kane, I need you to talk to your sister. I need you to let her know not to take the dumbass deal. I need you to let her know not to take the dumbass deal. Don't get into wrapped up in money. Get back up off the contracts. Think 72 hours before you sign anything. It's a trap again. Your husband took the trap. And then your husband said, you know what? I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to let them know that I see them and I'm going to expose them. And I said, you know what? When you get ready to expose them, Charlie, I'll be right there. And that's why Days Charlie tell you to shut the F up. Charlie speaking. Don't act like everybody saying, oh, Charlie didn't go to church. Charlie lived in the church. I mean, he had the Church of Constitution. Because he had #2 on speed dial. And now he's here to tell you the truth. Charlie, would you like to step to the stand again? Shut up, Lilith. I've been trying to tell the people. I mean, anytime I talked about #2, you didn't see me do my hair back there. You didn't see me start shaking. You didn't see me already flinching and irking and jerking. I mean, I didn't know it was going to be an inside job. And then you know what's also speculated? It's also speculated that, I'm going to talk about Charlie Kirk for a second. It's honestly already speculated that Charlie Kirk might not even be dead. Did y'all hear any of that on quite a few news stations, not news stations, channels? From them talking. Fox News showing the cameras, all of that good stuff. He gets shot from one end, but then blood didn't come out, all of that bad stuff. Erica Kirk don't take the deal. Look around in the white communities right now. It's white on whiter. The racism at this point is amongst white on white. And a lot of the racism, there was just another shooting at a Mormon church this time. I mean, go look at the news. This just happened. And you're telling me that y'all okay with that? So y'all ready to come and listen to black ass Charlie speak at the Bible, talk at the Bible, get in the Bible, go around the Bible. And we're supposed to be a Christian. So if we're up Christian, why is there so much white on whiter and it's not being addressed? I mean, where are the Christian pastors that should be stepping up, taking a stance about what's going on in the white community? Especially, where are all the pastors that's standing up, speaking out loud for all the Mormon community to tell them, don't be scared? Why have none of those videos floated around yet? See, these are the things. Mormon pastors, where are you? Mormon family members, where are you? Speak up. Let people know there's no problems in your communities. Or are y'all going to tell me a lot of y'all don't even know how to use cell phones and stuff? I mean, because if you go over to Lifetime Movie Network, oh, they got a couple of reality shows where they weren't privy to that. They got people come literally in our United States, over in Utah, Arizona, or Arkansas. They have people over there helping them escape. Go look it up. I'm not making it up. Where are all those people to be standing up right now? If y'all trying to bring awareness, why every time I come here, I got to get y'all stank asses to come up? I mean, goddamn, girls, y'all done put on a whole goddamn show with LMN. Now all of a sudden, y'all see people getting killed. They're going to shoot up people all in the Mormon and the St. Latter-day churches and stuff like that. Why aren't y'all standing up saying, yes, we want to expose? Y'all wanted to expose Epstein's files, but now they didn't talk about that like that no more. See, you need to have a you need to have a channel. There need to be a network that just bring you the hardcore news right now. Because the only way you're going to open up the doors and make them listen to the people is everybody have to step in together. That should be a hot topic. It should be a hot topic. Every community should be running a train. Y'all should be making, oh, what do you mean? Jasmine Crockett didn't do anything for us. If Jasmine Crockett didn't do anything for y'all dumbasses, then why y'all keep clipping Kendra G? Y'all clipping Kendra G to talk about bad women, right? Oh, the woman is the what? Clip. I'm going to teach you. If she the hottest commodity right now, why are we not clipping videos and getting paid? Wake up. This is how you make them aware. Clip the hottest trend, goddammit, clip them. In the meanwhile, I'm working on it. We are gonna, listen. Thank God Charlie here to talk to y'all about money. What the hell y'all was talking about the last 4 years? Y'all didn't incorporate no kind of money. Y'all didn't bring no kind of money in the mix. All them hours of conversations y'all was having with Charlie. What did I say back then? I told you I was walking, sleeping, talking. I don't know what I did and said back then. And I'm glad I don't have a memory. All I can do is come back to the people and try to make it right. I'm trying to make it right. I'm trying to make it right. Gun violence is not something I wanted to promote. Especially when I look around in the white community, in my white community, and I see so many dying of gun violence right now. Now shut the F up. Charlie speaking. Whether you like it or not, the white community, you're drowning. There needs to be someone to step up and speak up about the gun violence. You think I mean, yes, we do give a damn about Jimmy Kimmel. We're glad he got his job back. But yes, that's another topic. We need to be compounding. People, if you're a content creator, you need to figure out the 4 main topics right now. And you need to do a video and pound each one topic. You say right now, you're supposed to be putting yourself in a position to where the trending news is what's trending. Clipping is what's trending. And that's what we're going to be talking about. That's what Charlie should have been talking about. Especially if you got that many kids' attention in colleges. You rather take the attention of college students and pin black on white conversations. Why not pin economics on them and how you could change some of those black situations? Make money off the black situations. That's what you should have been teaching. If you felt black shouldn't have had reparations, teach them why not. Teach them how to keep them from getting the money. So you should have been teaching them how to make money. But now, instead of you teaching them how to make money, they're still in college. Now they're taking a whole days off because they're saluting to the God. And thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for God this. Thank you for shutting the F up because Charlie's speaking. Thank you for those that double back and came back because you like, man, let me get on the other side of that goddamn ship because it looked like they're going to be sinking soon too. Remember them Democrats? Remember them Democrats? They don't went from the name Democrats. Now all of a sudden they straight up liberals. They don't want to use the word Democrats no more. If you notice, before it was Democrats. Go back into the old videos. Oh, those Democrats, just because I started calling them Democrats. They made it elegant now. It's eloquent. Because it's about Charlie, so we wouldn't dare use the word Democrats. Those are liberals. See, because you can't put a person's party style on them the same way. You already know what the Democrats did, so you can Democrat them. But because you don't agree with me, that gonna make me a liberal. Even though I might be registered as one of they stink asses, but I'm on the right side of the law. See, they don't talk about the tongue twisting part of the twangler. And that's why channels like this are the channels that you should be focused in and tuned in, especially if you're trying to really get to the bottom of not what's going on, but keep it in the mix so you can continue to connect your dots. The same way they infiltrated on us with Charlie. What about Charlie infiltrating on their ass? You got to start back from the bottom. When you see a zero, all them zero, if you go back in the chat and y'all see a zero in the chat, thank God they put zeros in the chat. That means you need to reset. That means you need reset. Whatever it is you're working on, reset it. Go back and look in the chat. Someone they dropped zeros in the chat. I told them they go a zero. You need to reset. It's called reset. Anytime you look on the clock, anywhere you see a zero, that means reset. Anytime you see just the number 5, 5, 5, 5s across the board, that means you're on the right track. Keep resetting. Zero, you got to reset. You have to reset. If you shut the F up, Charlie speaking, isn't this a reset? It doesn't matter what they say. They're not going to look in their community. But what the trending news is where you need to be at. Pick 4 of them. Drop those videos because that's how you push people up. You got to push them up to make these conversations an awareness piece. Even if you got to clip the videos, I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to clip the videos and make money. We're going to do it. That's what Charlie should have been talking about. The other side to things. Not just things that are drowning. I mean, because how far are you going to go out? How much longer can you continue to just show Charlie videos? They going to get tired of listening to the same thing because how many of them don't get tired of Trump? And then the next situation going to come up. And then you're going to have your 400,000 coins. They still going to have their nonprofit organization. We ain't going to even hear about them no more. They're trying to figure out new ways to do it because Charlie went there and they made Charlie such a figure. They forgot to bring people along. So now they don't have anybody that can come and do the work that he did. Remember Creflo Dollar? Now we have Charlie Crump. I said Charlie Crump because it's all about the money. The Crump says. Creflo Dollar did it. He's the black pastor out of Atlanta. They say now he got such a big, huge empire. He never shared. He never taught anybody. Now they don't have anyone to run the empire. Charlie Kirk Foundation, Turning Point. They don't have anybody to run. I mean, but as a strong wife, that should have been praying her husband's goodness. That should have been understanding the business as well. Even though you can sit home and not work anymore. I mean, because you are connected to the Trumps is. You should have understood how to truly run this business. And your firmness should have been spread across this world. And I'm wondering how Erica Kirk is feeling right now. I mean, how twisted and twanglered would a person feel that their husband, with all the goodness and the greatness of deeds, he was taken away by the same amendment that he fought so hard for, number one. He was taken away from someone of his own color, number 2. Number 3, how do you mourn your husband's death when there's so much hatred in the world going on against it and his name is sitting at the center? What are you going to do with the money? You got the cars. It's only you and those 2 babies in your house. I mean, how much grocery you gonna eat? How many times you gonna blonde your hair? How many people these days gonna vote for you in the pageant? I mean, what you gonna do with all that money? I mean, peace should be your underlying goal. Number 3. Number 4, how do you protect your kids now? How do you protect your kids when you ain't gonna be able to keep them to the schools where all the people that love Charlie Kirk is mixed in and meshed, unless you're gonna just stay over in the state you're living in? And how long is that gonna last? Because someone over there is who killed him, who unalived him, who murdered him, who removed him. I mean, how does a widow feel that she couldn't even mourn the death of her husband for 7 days without having to say who was the CEO of a company? How does the mother of 2 children feel you can't even go and love, hug, and embrace your children because you're addressing being the CEO of a company? How do you go back and love you and your kids when you know Candace Owens? I don't know her, don't care to, but I'm probably going to end up meeting her. I'm going to be honest with you. How do you omit a person that you know was so close to him to where she probably have other secrets that you don't even know about? And how do you go to sleep? I mean, that's number 5, 6, 7, and 8. I mean, my line running a little longer than yours. Look at them. That's a long ass line. And then the line runs so long, Charlie's still running in the woods. See Charlie right there, but he at the end of the woods right there. He right there. See, when you coming from the wrong, see, before I was coming from this side of the woods. See, I was coming from this side of the woods, and I came on down, and I realized, nope, right there, because that's when I'm about to get off. I'm about to jump off. You better touch it. Ain't no breaks in that line, but there's money there. How do you live like that? How do you find peace like that? How do you find peace? The best thing that you should do is not come in these woods. You're signing contracts, but you need to go back and look at the fine print, unless you was invested in it from the jump, because you should have known a lot of this stuff. You're just another fall girl. You will not be able to hold into the same conversations unless your same conversations going to be wrapped around the same stations. And then who you going to be helping? Because by then, so much of the Mormonism is going to be exposed until they're not going to even want to hear you because you in the wrong state. I'm trying to give sound advice, whether people like it or not. I cannot get any sounder than what I'm getting, racist or not. I mean, because, oh, white, she's black, she's a racist. Why am I a racist? I mean, but it wasn't racist when we had to hear Charlie say, oh, black people this, black people that, black people that. None of that was racist. It wasn't racist when the young Laura Loomer with the balloon jaws. Jasmine Crockett, she's a ghetto black bee. And I'm saying to myself, girl, you look like Michelle Obama. Like, please, how you going to tell her she a ghetto black bee then? What you call Michelle? I mean, y'all look like sisters. But Michelle didn't have Botox, or did she? I mean, and plus, girl, you 30-something years old. I mean, we want you to definitely get back. You need to get back, sit back, and don't come back. I mean, because when we boot toot your ass, and when we boot toots like this. See how I came up on that knee? You didn't expect that knee to come on your ass, did you? I boot toot your ass over there, because if I had to put any of these hands on your ass, they're going to call child abuse, and them ain't your churn, and all that type of stuff. So we want to hit you somewhere where they don't feel it. So we telling you to sit back. We want you to sit back, Laura Loomer. We want you not to come back. You see how you just got a tap of the woods. Y'all go back and look at my shorts. Y'all ain't hear how the one white man ate that ass up. He taxed her ass. I say, damn, that was like a marriage. I say, see, she ain't even getting nowhere. She definitely won't reach me. She gonna be like them illegal Africans and then they friends and sisters and cousins when they try to, oh, we're boycotting all of America. Oh, yeah? So you're gonna boycott? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, goddammit? You gonna do what now? Oh, you gonna boycott? Oh, okay. Say it again. Say it again, goddamn, with our non-cultured ass. That's what we thought. 866 DHS. The number 2, ICE. ICE. There's a $750 reward for all illegals. Latino, Spanish, illegal. If you're not supposed to be in our country, goddamn it, haul ass. We're giving you another neck of the woods to go in, which is a reward for turning yourself in, you snitches. If you self-surrender, snitch yourself on out, and then take the $1,000 and let people know, yeah, I took the $1,000 to jump out because I know I can at least take this $1,000 and I can flip it into $1,500, an extra $1,500, maybe making about $3,000. I'll go on back home because if I go at the stage and the status I'm going on right now, I ain't gonna have what I need. So I went ahead and snitched on myself, and I'm proud to tell the people that. Or you could be one of those illegals where you don't tell people you took the $1,000. You just say, I just came in because they see me, and I say, I'm her. I'm him. I'm them. It's us. We out. I mean, if you want to do something like that, then you do what you got to do. But it's a $1,000 reward for snitchers. But don't worry about that. When I get where I'm going at, I'm going to work on that because I don't know why they're making more money than us. I mean, when we snitch and tell, then why would you be making more money? You know how much work that is? I mean, y'all say black people look alike. What y'all think we be thinking? Like, damn, they look alike. I'm like, who them is? Like, damn. Yeah. Hey, I don't give a damn what y'all say about me. You think I care? Y'all think I care? Y'all don't know how I feel to be in the woods and you be lonely. How you gonna care what folks say about you when you be doing and saying things? Why would you care and all you was dealing with was animals in the woods? I mean, this is when animals fight. When they talk back, they do looks at your ass. They might growl at your ass. You're like, oh, you sit back now. I'm gonna put this mace on your ass. Like, get back. I'm gonna put God on your ass. God been here. God been. God. You better God been. You better God lion. You better God dog. Man, you better GAD. You better GAWD. Man, you better guard them. Guard them. And then you put God on their ass. They sit their four-legged ass down and they tuck that tail in and you can keep swarming through the woods. And then when what you do for them, though, let them know you appreciate them letting you through the woods. Sometimes you got to go back and you give them a couple treats. See, that's how you give back. See, people don't do stuff like that. Hey, shut y'all ass up. I told y'all Charlie was speaking. I know Charlie didn't do stuff like this. What y'all want me to do? I'm telling you what Charlie doing today. I can't account for Charlie in 2020. I told y'all I was asleep in 2020. I was just coming out that damn restaurant in 2020. I had just came off them go lives in 2020 with all them damn illegal ass Africans stealing in the epic system. Yes, y'all know me. I'm very two-faced. I'll talk about your white ass. I'm going to talk about your black ass. I'm going to talk about your illegal immigrant ass. I'm going to talk about your Latino ass. I'm going to talk about your African ass. Oh, you're an African American. I say, shut your ass up. I'm not African American. I'm black. I'm indigenous black. I'm black. Like, I don't even like all the rest of that stuff. God damn it, I'm black. And if you can't just attest for the word black, then you whack. Because when I attest for just the word black, that means I'm black. Where you get it from? Yeah, I'm tired of all them extra words that we got to put on stuff, man. I'm black. Now define black. See, everybody else going to define black. I'm black. But I could tell you two sides to black because I'm two-faced like that. I'm native black and I am also black American. So if I'm native, I already put indigenous there. Yeah, I'm tired of having to clarify all this stuff, but we're going to have some books clarified by the time we get ready with y'all asses. With our new books, I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all going to understand. Y'all going to understand. Always, hi, always. Thank you so much for flying in, joining. I got to make sure that I get on the other side of things so I can start seeing this chat. Miss Bree said, animals treat you better than most people. Thank you. And guess what, Bree? The problem with it is, I'm going to call you Miss B. That's right, Miss BB. At the end of the day, the problem with it is animals wouldn't even treat you like that if they weren't trained that way or if they weren't treated like that. People say, oh, I have somebody that told me, they say, the world not right. I say, you know what? It ain't the world that's not right. It's the people in the world because the world been here. The world been here. It's the people that's here that's not right. That's what the problem is. That's what the problem is. That's right. Always say, I'm tired of working for free. And always, I want you to make sure that you come back always. Because listen, even if you could email me, I'm working on something right now and we are going to be okay. These are the conversations that we need to have. People talk in snowball effect. But me, I hate the snowball conversation. What is the resolution? What is the outage? The outage for me, if y'all saying, well, what are you talking about now? The outage for me right now is this. If we're down so low on the ground, if I was a big network and I was able to put certain news that's important, especially for our black community, news that is important, especially for what's going on within the world, those are the news broadcasters right now with the day and ages that we're in and people trying to get to the other side. Those are the conversations that need to be had. But the only way the conversation is going to be had is if we have channels or networks that can push the right content in the faces of the black communities so they can stop with all this fighting and celebrity junk. And them people got money. The ones that's trying to get to the money that they got and even surpass them through their children in their lineage from their lineage that they should have already had. These are the conversations that need to be spoken about, along with those important newses that need to be posted every single day. Even if you got to subscribe to it, at the end of the day, you got to, whatever membership, whatever it takes. Then you got to tell with the videos that you're showing, what is the other side to that video? Because if I'm showing you Jasmine Crockett, whether she almost messed up or not, the reason why we should be pushing her, whether she ghetto or not, she's the only main black face that's being seen on every news station and in every every country. So one, you want to make money? Push her through the woods. And I'm going to show us how to do it. Number two, we trying to expose things, continue to push her through the woods. Then while she's up there and things are getting exposed, we can continue to expose by pushing them through the channels. We don't have any other support. So at least try to talk to somebody that got some sort of solution. The biggest solution right now that owns the world right now is not buildings on the ground. Buildings on the ground don't own people right now. Money don't even own people right now. What owns people right now is when we come together. Listen, coming together mean if they push us off of one goddamn network, you showing, well, I'm gonna leave your network and we all gonna go over here. Like, don't let them just shut you down. But the problem with it is we don't know how to unite. We don't know how to be united with each other. That's why the only thing that you can do, if you cannot be united with everybody, you continue to go. And the people that understand what you're up to, people that understand what you're building, people that understand where you're trying to go at, people that understand that, no, this lady trying to help. No, this man trying to help. I don't give a damn if she Charlie. I don't give a damn if she little daddy. I don't give a damn if she God damn. I don't care who she is. I'm going to come and listen to it just because she crazy. And she do kind of look like Lilith a little bit. She do look like she can be quite devilish. But I guarantee you this. It ain't just about violence. It's about showing you the violence that's going on. It's not just about color, because if it was about color, goddamn it, I'll boot y'all white ass people to the side real quick, because I really want to talk about Bill Cosby ass. Open your eyes, Bill. I don't know why you came back to my goddamn platform today, but sit your ass down. I want to talk about Oprah fat, skinny ass. I want to talk about Michelle half a moon crater ass that's supposed to be a Capricorn like me, and only one of us could stand as a Cap when January coming. It just so happened to be fortunate that your day before mine. Michelle, I want to talk about Obama ass. Get your ass over here, Obama. I want to know what man you raised, because you got a lot of them following you. Biden, go to sleep. I kind of want to sit with Kamala a little bit, because Kamala kind of showing me another side to her, but I never listened to Kamala. And the reason being because she didn't show me no strength. So now you want to show me strength. See, that's why I want to talk to her. Why didn't you put your foot down before? I don't give a damn. They wasn't running for president. If you wanted to win, you should have showed people who you was. Trump showed you who he was. I said that. Go back and look at my videos of the past. I never watched one conversation with Kamala. She just did not show me strength. What was pissing me off about Jasmine Crockett, I did not want her to get caught up in the Texas stuff. There's too many Texas over there. There's 4.2 million black Texans over there. That's the largest black population in the world. If Jasmine Crockett meant that much to them, why didn't they get behind her? Every time there was a protest, I didn't really see them behind her. I seen messages. I'm talking about there's a couple people from there that I know that I spoke to about that. Why didn't y'all form a group for her? Like, to keep pushing her. And I didn't want her to get just stuck in Texas. Get redirected. I wanted her to keep going. And now I see she's still going. She didn't get stuck right there in the Texas news. It need to be a community already, because if she was there last 2 years, who did she teach to do what she's doing? Y'all should have learned her tactics, just like the same thing I'm telling you all with me. Y'all learn on my channel. I done tried my small channel talent search, which I will be starting that back up again, because it's all about creativity. It's all about helping somebody get to the next level. And that's what I do. That's why my heart was broken so bad, because I didn't know how to tell people no. And then I looked at people and always wanted to help people, and I stopped helping myself. And I love to help people because I know how I felt to be lonely. I know how I felt not to have people following you, not to have people finding you, not giving a damn where you at. They don't care what you eat, and they didn't give a damn, only what you did for them. And y'all hear me tell y'all all the time, family didn't even invite me out to their dinners and stuff like that, but they would love to eat my food for free. I spend my cash, they get the food with the food stamps. When they spend food stamps on the dinner, I don't get invited. When I put my cash in, I'm welcome. And all my family will tell you, I don't eat from them. They'll all tell you, oh no, I don't remember her eating no plates. And it ain't that I'm funny like that, but I always just felt if you ain't like me from the beginning when you had the free stamps that I'm paying for, I mean, because you was double and triple dipping on my ass, because y'all was getting y'all free goddamn food stamps. And don't forget, filing taxes, keep your stamps in your pocket. They ain't even offer me that. So y'all don't think I understand how I felt? You damn right. That's why my heart always went out to the people. And I'm not going to stop with the people. But I'm not going to start these snowball ass conversations where we have no outlet. That's what my socialist civil circle is for. NAACP, you could kiss our ass. You could, man, y'all better suck on some corn nuts and not our fern. Y'all days of this right here is over. NAACP, they didn't do anything for us. It's a membership thing. So you think I'm prejudiced? Goddamn, come to the table. If I found your ass anywhere around my goddamn mind and I got to put you to the table, I don't care what your color is. It just happened to be today. I'm talking about white on, man, I'm talking about white on white. What y'all gonna do? See, that's how I'm gonna have to be, I'm gonna sit down when I get there. See, that's why the Lord said, get it out now. Because when you get over there where you at, God gonna have to take over. I say, yeah, he gonna take over. God gonna take over. He gonna take over. She gonna take over. My grandma, hey, that's gonna be the God. That's that GAWD. That's God. That's my grandma's. That's my mama. I don't put no gender on God. It depends on who I am in that moment. Because God don't have a gender. But if God ding you, you put the gender on as needed. But I'm not going to amen my God, because my God not no man. And my God gets very upset about being called amen. But a lot of people don't understand that. They don't understand when they level off from Jesus, you got to come up. That means you got to start stepping up. Hey, the boundaries get bigger then, but very, very small. Because when you go up there, there's other doors that open for you. And when those doors open, man can't shut them. And that's when you take the money off the table. Because if you start doing the right thing now, everything you want gonna flow. And so I always knew how I felt, because not one, y'all hear me, not one person yet to this day believed in me. And I had to get to the point to believe in myself. Everybody that I knew, I even knew someone, I keep telling the story, Walmart. I did a commercial with Walmart because I cook. This man had a production company, still have it. Oh, you this, you that. Wouldn't even believe in me. One lady tried to do a podcast with her. Oh, she ran me down in the same Walmart. Ran me down in the Walmart parking lot raining. Wanted me to be the face of her book. I introduced her like, let's do a podcast together. Because I used the word I said about a man. I said, yes, sometimes you could deal with a man and a man is poisonous. And she told me that it wasn't a suitable word for her. And right there, I said, no. Right there, that would limit me. Because what's suitable for you may not be suitable for someone else, but it may be suitable for everybody else. So if I use the word poisonous, and I'm talking to especially my cut cartel, my black women, my women of my age, my American women, my women that understand how I feel to be with a man and then don't know how to cut ties with them, don't know how to let them go so that they can let God lead them. Listen, that's when you're dealing with a man that could be poisonous. That don't mean it's bad. That means you can't let go. That good or bad man might not be for you. She didn't want me to use that word, and I say, stop it right there. Because when I say something, a lot of times I go into mode and I don't know where to come out at. That's why I ask God. I ask Lord and God. Can you please remove certain profane languages from me? And that's why I only use certain languages. And I wear their ass out. When I tell you I wear to back off that book, I wear to back off certain words. I say, well, maybe I'll slow them down one day. But for now, that's my only grace and mercy. I'm trying to tell you, all that snowballing conversation, the socialist civil circle, that's for us to commute against things like this. I mean, to me, I think it was quite effed up beyond all recognition. What's that, FUBAR? When they took DeCarlos Brown and Trump stood up off his goddamn, no, he wasn't on his knees then. When he took DeCarlos Brown and splattered DeCarlos Brown all over the news, because granted, that was very heinous and it was horrific. But what Trump didn't, he never came back and said was that this young man, DeCarlos Brown, black American man, he stabbed the white Ukrainian woman on the train. Trump came and splattered. He had 14 arrests. He did this, he did that. But what Trump did not come back and say, that mental illness, if it was even mental illness, is present, because a lot of his arrests was because he was begging for help. He kept over calling 911, so forth, so on, etc. And my socialist civil circle listen, we are supposed to exploit that. Why? Because ever since that one case, to date, from about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month, we have had at least 5 mass white shootings, including Charlie Kirk. And if you shut the F up, Charlie is speaking. But Trump didn't come back and say that he was saying something is wrong, someone did something to him. He's been arguing that. Trump threw that out there. Black people didn't bite. But he stood up because money, because Ukraine war is really not our business unless they can tell us the backdoor deals that they really got going on. Because if Ukraine and Russia shooting gears at each other, God damn it, your job is to make sure they don't shoot none of them goddamn missiles over here accidentally. We know how big you is, Russia. Don't shoot at this goddamn bulletproof building. That's what it should be. And he should be back over here in our goddamn land. But instead, you threw DeCarlos Brown out there because you're trying to sow deals with Russia and Ukraine. But then you have really yet to speak on Tyler Robinson, the one that killed Charlie Kirk. And you're so bigoted until your heart loved Charlie Kirk so much until you don't know how to put your bigoted, egotistical, pride ass ways down to even talk to Candace Owen and say, Candace, I want to know, can we have a conversation? And the conversation I would like to have, because I know that you were very close to him, and it's from the bottom of my heart that I hated that this happened to him. He got his wife that I look at as a daughter, hopefully, and those 2 kids who's never going to see their great making America great again dad, and all the rhetoric that's going on out in the world, and all the hatred towards him and against him. I want to prove to them that he was a good person. Can you tell me, what do you know? Why do you feel that his murder was wrong? Why do you feel foul play? You telling me that he loved Charlie Kirk that much, he couldn't even do that. See, all that extra stuff, that's when you got to drop your pride and you got to do what you have to do. Especially if it's somebody that you love like that. Like if he loved Charlie Kirk like that, why has that not taken place? Oh, Candace crazy? Oh, she's just a crazy black girl. Is she just a crazy black girl? See, here's the thing about me. You think I'm defending anything Charlie Kirk said? I heard a couple of things that he said. Whether he said it or not, that should not account for the death of him. But in the same breath, who killed him? Where was he killed at? How many more killings since he's been killed? How many more of those like-minded killings have it been? 3 of them within the weekend. Latter-day churches, Mormon church, One of them is the Mormon church I seen this morning. And I'm saying to myself, you got to be kidding me. But Trump, you're not going to stand up? So there's no way. If there was someone that close to my heart, I would put everything to the side. If I don't look at nothing but those two children, and I know for a fact that Candace Owens was close to Charlie Kirk, why would Trump not speak to her with why she feel like that? And she know they were best friends, unless they weren't best friends. Unless they didn't really know each other like that. Unless they really weren't that close. Because from what I seen, it's a whole lot of pictures floating around that showed they was together. So if it's that many pictures floating around, I want to know, why would a president that is really of Republican, because true Republicans out there, there are true hard down Republicans out there. The problem with it is true hard down Republicans and Democrats, you get caught up in the midst of a Democrat, and then you get caught up in the risk of a goddamn Republican that's not conservative. A conservative Republican make peace, just like a true Democrat. And you come together. And you got to learn how to agree to disagree. And then people make the final decision. See, here's the problem with that. It's a case that just happened, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say Maryland, Washington. With the guy over the ballots, one of the councilmen. Remember one of the councilmen? He got caught on the news, the video. I got the video and all. Adding ballots, went and created all of these bags of ballots. Start putting all the ballots in a small town. Had that been any other community, and that person was a so-called, all of a sudden now it's a liberal. But if that was a so-called Democrat, that would have been headline news. But they're not reporting that because he was not Democrat. He was Republican. Go back and look it up. The man, the city councilman commissioner, I can't remember which one he was, just recently, over in a small town. I got it written down. I need to drop a video. I got a lot of them to drop. He got caught sitting in the back seat with two other men that also are political parties, and they got caught putting ballots in the box on camera, and didn't even realize that they were on camera. But that didn't make national news. Why? Because it was outright shown that he's a Republican. See, that's the news that needs to be really seen. Why? Because the news trying to be cluttered right now with Charlie Kirk. We're being cluttered with Charlie Kirk because they know it honestly makes no sense. So now they said, oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to just start making sales, since we have so many people that like Charlie Kirk. Now they start selling shirts and stuff. But I wonder what they're going to do with the shirts when it gets revealed who the real killer was and why. Because from what's floating around in the streets right now, Tyler Robinson did not do it. Tyler Robinson was floating around in the news. Go look at the white stations. I can pull up one of the girls right now. But if you pull it up on your own, pull up Tyler Robinson did not kill. And the rest will come up. Tyler Robinson did not kill. Now tell me, why would this be a speculation? Because I said before, how did they come up with assassin? I mean, the first day he was assassinated. And then you go back and look at the video, I said it. I say, I say something ain't right. The same thing I said about Malcolm Jamal Warner. I wonder if Bill Cosby can see and hear now. Because he think that story over. See, because where our black community need to be focusing on multiple stories to keep people in the news so we can bring their stink pissy asses down. That's not what we're doing. And that's what my goal is to do. Not to let their ass get out the news. Drop 4 goddamn major stories a day. And Bill Cosby, you one of them. I ain't worried about P. Diddy. So you can't worry about them when they already trapped. P. Diddy kind of trapped right now. There ain't nothing he could do. His money gonna get him out and everybody watching. All eyes on him. But no eyes is on Bill Cosby right now. And it's alleged that he has something to do with the death, murder of Malcolm Jamal Warner. Those are the things we need to pay attention to. Why would we not bring them down to black supremacy? Why do we only care about white supremacy? Well, we thought it was just white people with their foot on top of our goddamn head. No, it was our own black people. What did Oprah do for us? What did Michelle do for us? What did Obama really do? Why is Al Sharpton in the news with everybody undercutting deals with Tarjay? The only way you could deal with Benjamin Crump is you get your whole goddamn head and soul knocked out. Which he is a civil rights attorney. But who are the other people that y'all bringing up with y'all? Why don't you introduce people to other people, especially when you know you've outgraded that grade? Bring other black attorneys in. Bring other white attorneys in. Just bring somebody else with you. Look at Tyler Perry. Who did Tyler Perry bring with him to help? You got a big-ass network like that. So you wouldn't help nobody else get a network? So when you leave, you going to leave your one network to your one daughter? And then what's your one daughter going to do with it? Be funny looking at Medea still? They stingy. You don't think you don't think that's a problem with me? You don't think I want to blast that? You damn right I'm going to blast their ass. What, y'all going to get mad because I blast your stingy pocket holding ass? But y'all think y'all the only one can talk and say stuff about people? No, you could talk and yeah, you going to cut people down. Oh, I'm going to do her like I did Monique. Well, God damn it, do it. God damn it, do what you did to Monique. God damn it, don't fail me. God damn it, then I'll find another way to do it. I'll just stay in the church. God damn it, do what y'all got to do. And then you're just going to let people know what you're doing. And then they're going to be that one station that say, would you please come in? And that's when fire going to catch. Y'all see that back there? Y'all don't see that white candle? You don't see them? Y'all don't see them candles between each other right there? Y'all don't see that fern that's up there in the air? Y'all don't see how all that money backed up and guarded by that lion? You see that back there? And y'all don't see that black? Listen, y'all better look over that way. You don't see what? Let me go the right way. You don't see that right there. Woo! And see that fern? See it's fern all around me. You don't see all that. Then you go over there to that picture over there. That picture over there say black. Hey, and then you don't see right there behind me in that corner, that's a deck of cards. I'm going to get what I want. Whether y'all hold me back or not, I ain't Monique them. These ain't the same days. You don't see that we at the end of the good book? Y'all don't even know what's next. At the end of the day, you think I give a damn about white or black? I don't give a damn about your color. But when you get to the center of the news today, you at the center of the news, Lori Loomer, whoever you are, all I know is you got banana jaws and look like you got a half an apple on your nose and you look like you're older than me and I'm 50. And it was already said that you older than you. Oh, dog, she old. She 32. She older than Jasmine. So damn, you had a lot going on. I mean, the only way you and Jasmine look okay the same is because Jasmine got on makeup and you got on makeup, but you look twice her age. And that means that'll make you up here close to me. Damn. I wonder if that will be anywhere close to Erica Kane. I don't know. Anywho, all I'm trying to tell y'all is this. We got a lot of white on white crime. Folks don't want to admit that. They don't want to hold themselves accountable. They don't want to accept the fact. They don't want to tell the goddamn truth. They want to keep snowballing. And all the snowballing they doing, how about you don't hear nobody telling you that the money come and take your time, start building. Nobody know you don't got none of them telling you that. Isn't that weird? You don't have no president saying, listen, brace yourself. We got a war on the ground right now because we want to get rid of thugs. We want to get rid of murderers. We want to get rid of drug abusers that's on the ground. We want to get the homeless and the veterans in somewhere to stay. We want to get rid of these illegal immigrants at 866 DHS. The number 2 ICE is a $750 reward. You know, when we have to call you in and give you up, and that's per head. And then there's a $1,000 reward when you go ahead and snitch and self-surrender. Snitch on yourself, get your ass out here, take the money back on the other end and flip it. Make your plan now while you over here. Get you some contacts. Call back over there when you going there. Ask them what's going on. Let me see how much money I can hustle up. And then I'll add that to the pot when I turn myself in. So that'll put us ahead of the game. So what y'all lacking over there? I can try to bring that in. Even though it's going to be hard if I don't know nobody. I need my family to back me when I get over there, because you know them old roadies ain't going to really want me trying to take over their little bit of money, because then it's going to be almost like when Americans took their ass over there to Mexico, and now they making all that damn money and the Mexicans mad. So tell me what I need to do, and listen, have the whole family together. If y'all pay attention, we can eat good. See all of that right there? So I had to take you back. Y'all know how I do. I take you all the way back. I mean, we want them illegal immigrants to leave. So now that y'all know that, I want y'all to brace yourself in this world. I want you to brace yourself, because we're going through some turbulence. There's some turmoil on the ground. But we will be back to America. Those are the conversations that need to be had. We want y'all to start focusing in on what's going to make your communities better places. And if now the communities are starting to build, y'all build your communities and start getting people in your communities involved. And when you see other communities struggling, you're supposed to step in. Like everybody stepped in for Epstein files, but the minute I went to talk about black files, you're racist. Well, get your stink, man. You better get your little stanky ass from over here. I'm telling you, boy, they say stuff like that. It pisses me off. See, we can't talk black. Talking black means you talk back. Man, I'll backhand bap your ass. Man, ain't no such thing as talking back in my goddamn day. You ain't gonna tell me about talking back to you. And that's what they don't want you. Don't talk back. Oh, don't talk back. So you want me to shoot back. Then you got another goddamn story to put on the news by black. But you don't want to talk about Tyler. You don't want to talk about this Ruth guy who just found guilty of attempted arson over assassination over Trump. You don't want to talk about this shooting over in the St. Latter-day Church in Michigan. You don't want to talk about this veteran that been on the ground. I mean, they ain't said nothing. They say he was an excellent man. They didn't mention nothing about anything. But all of a sudden, yeah, he fought the war in Iraq. Man, how long ago did he fight the war in Iraq? But if you guys are going to give him a mental evaluation because he was a veteran and because he was in the war, he killed 5 people, injured 8, something like that. So we got veteran on the line, we got Iraq on the line, and we got war on the line. We got no record on the line. We got no history on the line, but y'all had to make us aware of that. But y'all also got DeCarlos Brown on the line, Trump. I mean, but it's a difference when you racial profile. And then you got the state attorney over in North Carolina. Oh, yeah, we're going to do a thorough investigation because, you know, there's things we can't say. But when DeCarlos Brown was on the line with Ukraine, this is the rhetoric that we don't want in our country. We're stopping these type of thugs. I mean, Trump even called him a thug. You have not called that young man anything that just killed your godson. Your godson was murdered. But you haven't called him out his name, not the way you did DeCarlos Brown. And there's history of DeCarlos Brown. There's phone calls. There's paper trails. There's arrest. There's family members. There's people. But the main one that y'all have kneeled before right now, I hear no one downplaying or bragging upon other than bragging upon all these new shooters. And they have gone limp-dicked towards Tyler Robinson. Think about that. And now it's speculated that Tyler Robinson isn't even the one that did it. And it's speculated that this young lady, Candace Owens, seen the video, the real video. I don't know. To me, she would be a viable source in this particular game. If I hear it come from her mouth, I would think it's a viable source, because I'm sure she's incognito right now. She says she's seen the actual video, and there was no blood, there was no exit wound on him in the front. Nowhere, there was no exit wound on him. They seen no exit wound in the front. I'm like, or the back, the front or the back, one of them. And I'm saying to myself, but where the man was at on the shooter, where the shooter was at, it was the back. So that must be the back. She was saying there wasn't no exit wound. Something like that. I'm telling you, I don't pay attention to her video. However, the point of the matter is, I would believe something she say over any of them. I mean, because Erica too busy in money. She didn't have enough money when he left. Her house wasn't big enough. She don't got a big enough car for them 2 babies. She don't got enough room for somebody to come there and help her. She don't got enough money to live for her life. I mean, she got a whole corporation, an empire she got to run. All MAGA. Make Trump great again. Like, I'm so confused at what's going on here. But I would hope, Christian-like of her, that she address the gun violence that's exuding our country right now, and especially in the white communities, especially in the schools, especially now in these Mormon churches. Why all of a sudden we got an influx of shootings at the church, Mormon? The Latter-day Saints in Michigan. Go look it up. And these are from reputable news stations. And y'all stink asses watching the same things I'm watching. And I try not to even watch it, whether you believe it or not. But then they'll get upset when a black person speak of it. But what is it called when white people say it? Because maybe I should pull the video of the white man saying it. So is it called race? Oh, he would be considered a liberal. And I'm just wondering, and I meant to ask someone, so do y'all think the only people that went against Charlie Kirk was all Democrats and liberals? So y'all really feel, think about this. Y'all really feel the only people that's going against Charlie Kirk is Democrats and liberals? So if that's the case, how did a Republican get in office? Because just weeks before, Democrats ain't getting them type of votes no more. So do y'all really, really honestly feel the only people that went against Charlie Kirk? You don't believe nobody MAGA and Republican went against Charlie Kirk? I'm just asking these questions because for some reason, I just feel like I'm living in the lands of nobody. I say, damn, am I living in my head? I know I've been in the woods a long goddamn time, but these people should at least understand each other. And ain't nobody on the same goddamn page the way I'm looking around. I'm like, was they sleep with me? Because it's so surreal to me that Jimmy Kimmel got shut down. I'm like, what did Jimmy really say? But then you got Laura Loomer that literally just called this lady a black ghetto bee. Even though I didn't see, I said, okay, she said that. I mean, because I remember when Biden was in the office, I remember where I live at, and I need to find the video as I'm passing under the underpass Woolbright in Boynton, and I'm on I-95. They had big signs out, all sitting on the side of the road. We're on 95 over the overpath. Y'all know what the overpath is. And they had their big banners made, and it said F-U-C-K Biden. And I thought that was so rude. I'm like, damn. I say, how could Trump sit with that man? That's totally disrespect. I mean, because as a president, that particular etiquette need to be across the platform. Number one. And even though it can't be a rule, it should be etiquette embedded in you to always tell people to respect your president, even if you don't agree with them. Like, how will you get in your president face and say F you? And like, I just feel like it's disrespectful. But y'all will go over to England and you wouldn't say that to Queen Elizabeth, and y'all don't even know how she got her title. Her title was given to her. They got their title only because they lived in a certain house and they got a certain last name. And automatically you respect them, but you don't respect the president. So now it even went further. So now you get to put on banners, you little white community, because black people didn't give a damn. Y'all know we didn't. That's why Biden got in. Nobody voted. We didn't care. at the end of the day, looking at those signs, then turning around and watching how those people stormed the Capitol, and then looking around. I mean, there's other situations in between those, but now looking around, where the freedom of speech need to be taken. You want freedom of speech taken, but you don't want gun violence taken. I would rather go for gun violence taken over someone speaking, because one thing that Charlie promoted, he promoted for guns. He promoted for open carry. He promoted for weapons. He promoted for those bullets. He promoted anything with possessing a firearm, because he said it's needed, it's required. Remember, he even said someone should get shot a couple times a year. I guess he was basically saying so people understand that they got protection. Even though before they came here, the native didn't have that type of protection. They knew how to fight it out and keep it moving. And their weapons weren't used to kill people. Their weapons was used to kill animals and stuff to make food. But then we come here and we looking at, you can't have freedom of speech. And I'm not understanding, you can't have freedom of speech, but you want guns and bullets. You want guns and bullets when those same freedom of speeches should have been available so that people can say how they feel, and they don't have to get so enraged to resort to gun violence, or where they already enraged, where y'all sweeping things under the goddamn rug, where y'all not holding y'all self accountable because y'all been so busy trying to put y'all feet and fingers on top of other communities and other countries, and thinking that y'all got y'all supremacy, y'all superior, and y'all the all be all of a country and a nation, and it's not true. And now you're sitting in what you've been looking at all of these years, but now it's unfolding in the way where everybody see it. Even when you tried to throw that one case out there, even throwing the other, because it didn't even, honestly, when I look back at it, it honestly made no sense to me. What happened with that Cincinnati brawl? Again, there go Ukraine again. There's Ukraine again. They threw the Cincinnati brawl out there with all the black people jumping on, what was it, Russian people, even though it was clear through all the videos that they antagonized those black people, walking up in their faces. One of them slapped one of them. And those men went in there and got bonds. Even the lady went in there. Their bonds was so high. I mean, it was just, y'all tried to throw that out there. I said y'all. There was somebody in the chat, I think I seen a y'all. Well, take your little piggy froggy jumping ass on and go over there with them. So you can't y'all over here, but can you y'all them your ass that way? Get out and don't come back. That's what happens. It's called accountability. It's called accountability. The higher you go up, the further you got to come back down. And when you slide down, man, it's sandy spurs and stuff. So I really don't care. At the end of the day, y'all. I mean, I don't know the black person that killed Charlie Kirk, unless you know him. And I didn't understand when Charlie Kirk's wife said y'all. So maybe, let me play the, oh, you want to hear y'all? You didn't notice Charlie Kirk's wife? She can't pinpoint who did it. I mean, she said the same thing in her speech at his funeral. I'm not understanding this. I'm really not understanding, like, where we going at. Why do we always try to derail? Get the white community together. Stop the gun violence. Don't make it racial. It's racial within y'all. Y'all. Like, you know, remember this? You people. It's racist in there within you people. You're racist. Go back and look at the thumbnail. You're a racist ass. There's a lot of racist white people, and believe it or not, they're racist against their own people. Look at Stephen Miller. The way he talked about white people. Go over to Stephen Miller page. Talk about Stephen Miller. He's a senator or somebody over there with Trump. He said, y'all, take your gray head ass on over there with Stephen. He said he don't like your broke, poor ass white people because you did nothing for the damn community. Go back and listen to him saying that. Why you didn't get on his channel? That's what men do. Men don't jump on men channels. They jump on women channels. I've noticed a lot of them like that. Even with that Shannon Sharp situation with the white girl. I said, we want nothing to do with that. Shannon, you work it out. All the goddamn men. That's what the problem is. Man, shut your little punk ass up, please. Like, I mean, for real. Like them filthy ass tongues. Like y'all, they fight for so much things but the right things. And then I definitely don't be wanting to deal with the little soft-ass white women sometimes. Oh, you're racist. You should be learning about this, man. If you don't take your ass on and get to your goddamn channel with your 3 subscribers, you need to learn how to quadruple that. Learn how to do something else other than not hold yourself accountable and then try to throw it back on black people. It's better to talk about, oh, y'all. So y'all is a big word, even though you got Laura Loomer just called the black woman a black ghetto bee. Let's talk about that, you waxed out head. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why we can't talk about the white community. How long have you been talking about blacks? How long have fingers been pointed to blacks? How long have blacks been the problem in the country? How long have blacks only been recognized for the bad? How long have blacks never been a part of a culture? How long have blacks kept money in y'all goddamn pocket? How long is before y'all gonna admit that it's blacks the one that got the money moving? How long y'all gonna admit that, damn, if it wasn't for the stop sign, goddamn it, y'all to keep going? Black created stop sign. How about that? How about that for y'all? How about tell me who George Washington Carver is? Goddamn. How about y'all tell me, man, listen. That's what the problem is right there. They never want to address the issues in their own lands. Why do you think now all of a sudden there are so many white farmers, these same farmers, crops going bad, they don't even know how to farm. Meanwhile, they're going to black farmers now asking and begging for help because they've been hiring all the illegal immigrants. Oh, people just don't want to go. Well, why wouldn't people want to come to work if they legal? So you telling me the only people you hired on your goddamn farm were all Latinos? I mean, that right there tell a story about you. Why you don't got different diversity on your farm? Because you didn't give black people a chance. Y'all cut them down because y'all was under and overcutting money. Got all your FDA contracts and stuff where you got your farming contracts and this right here. And then now you need the black farmers. So maybe now you'll start giving the black farmers some of these resources y'all been holding on to. How about that for talking? How about that for y'all? How about that for goddammit? How about that for God me God, please? How about that? Let's talk about that. See, every time y'all ask me something, I want to ask you, do you know who Tyler is? Can you tell me who Tyler is? Who's Tyler Robinson? I mean, you're kneeling before God. You should know who the devil was, right? Like you could come and say whatever you want to say. All they're going to do is fuel me to get mad with your ass. And then you make me tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me the whole God. And when you talk about the whole God, man, you know who the whole God is? It's levels to this thing in my life. And I ain't talking about amen. I'm talking about when you go higher. When you stepping on higher grounds. It ain't amen no more. It's my God to be. And you better address it accordingly. And you better make sure you run the same. If you ready to run that line, boy, you better tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. You better get on that line. If you don't got a straight one, you better get on that line. You better get on that line. You better get on that line. You better get your ass on that line. And you better keep going. You want to get mad at black people? Why? We can't have no conversation to talk about y'all? Why? Y'all talk about us all the time. Why? Or I see what the problem is. I'm a black woman talking about y'all because y'all not going to go in the black man station. I mean, the black man, half of them ain't even talking. I mean, they talking about other stuff. They're still clipping videos with Kendra G. Go over there and watch Kendra G. You don't want to go to Tasha K because Tasha K gets on their ass too, I believe. I got to start paying attention to her a little bit more. See, it's a Tasha K and there's a Jaguar Wright. I heard these two names. I've been on Tasha K. She kicked me off her show real quick. I said, I'm going to get her back. She ain't give me my 30 seconds, goddammit, and I'm going to hold her to that. And then Jaguar Wright, I sat on the stage with her. She was antisocial with me. I said, good, okay. We good. And then I looked up again, and she got a lawsuit coming against her with Michelle Obama. I said, okay, I'll tune in soon. I'll tune in to who be telling the truth. Because I'm a good finder of the truth. And I'm kind of like a good heartbreaker too, but then I also am one of them good heart menders. So white people, don't get mad at me. Get mad at yourselves. Get mad at your kids' selves because you've been in other people's neighborhoods, minding other people's business. And for those white people that have been in their neighborhoods, raising their kids the right way, making sure not to follow the wrong fire, making sure that you pay attention because you don't want your kids being a part of this rhetoric that's going on. Don't teach your kids gun violence because guns is not always the answer. Continue to show your kids and your babies and your families and your wives and your moms, show them love. Because what's going on in the world right now, that's not love. And when we look back at it with all of these churches that's being shot up in the same goddamn segments, we should be questioning that instead of questioning this black ass me that's telling the truth. Because you can call me all the iggers you want to call me, but you didn't call me a liar yet. I mean, it's okay to be called the igger, but what about a liar? You could call me a monkey, or they done called me a monkey. Okay, but did I lie? It doesn't matter. Oh, she's a frog ass. God damn it, and I leaped. Did I lie? Oh, she just hate white people. If I hate white people, why y'all didn't say? So if I hate white people, then who is Tyler Robinson? Who is the shooter of North Carolina yesterday or Saturday night? Who is the shooter of the St. Latter-day Church in Michigan? Who is the shooter of the Mormon church that just hit the news this morning? Like, who are the shooters? If I'm racist, so a racist person do what? Sit and point out what y'all going through. That make me racist? Why? Because I'm using the word white? Because I'm talking about you? Or because I'm black? Or because I'm a queen? Which one is it? Or because I scratch your goddamn back and leave an eggnog on the side of your goddamn hickey nose? Which one? Because you can't touch me. Period. Even when I get out there, you ain't gonna be able to touch me, man. I'm gonna say, God, I'm gonna say, God, you better get their ass before I chunduck their ass. I say, you better get them. When y'all hear me out there and I say, God, you better get them, because Jesus having a seat right now. Y'all gonna know y'all gonna say, man, he better sit down. I thought Jasmine was something else. She just got the education, but man, sometimes education gets you through the door, and then what happened when the rest got to get added? Here I go. They're gonna say, where you been at? I'm gonna say, ask the people. A lot of them know me. I done been a lot of places. People gonna think I'm lying. Where did I get them damn thieving ass, roguish ass, illegal ass Nigerians and goddamn Africans? Wait till I get their ass, because you know this ice not on them. And they gonna say, I thought she didn't, so she just don't like nobody. I'm gonna say, no, because all y'all did wrong. And when I was doing wrong, I got in trouble for it. I got records for it. I got beat up for it. Got put in hell for it. I couldn't get out the goddamn wrong I did. But goddamn it, now I'm out of the hell I did. And now I'm on some goddamn solid ground. And y'all got to go to hell. And I'm going to watch your ass. I'm going to swat your ass to jail. Listen, you're going to jail. You're going to hell. And when I get there, they're going to say, man, who is this? I'm going to say, I'm somebody that had to go to nobody. And then they told me that everybody owe you. I got lawsuits lined up. I got lawsuits lined up for they stank asses. Man, I got so many lawsuits lined up. I said, man, look at this one right here. I said, see, this is why I stopped looking back at my videos. I said, I don't want to go look at no videos, man. I have encyclopedias for y'all ass. They're going to say, damn, she posed some good questions. Watch. I might even do a little ebook, putting questions out there for things so that we can start building even our own history. I'm talking about I'm going to do a little ebook with questions. See, this is how you get it out. Y'all talk about how you start the next Bible. Where y'all think the next Bible coming from? This 2025. We at 2025. We at the birth date for Jesus. And we at the 2025 year for Jesus. I'm 50 years old for Jesus. My birthday is 75 for Jesus. I'm a Capricorn for Jesus. I'm on the 18th of January and Jesus December 25th. I got lines. I sit amongst the only black women in the world. You see that line for Jesus? And then God came in and said, you know what? God, keep Gardner for Jesus. I got an M in this hand for Jesus. I got a T in that hand for Mary. I got a whole lot going on. And you think you're going to be able to touch me with all these goddamn boundaries? I got a son birthday just passed on the 25th for Jesus. My son got 2 special holes sitting to the tip of his ear. Listen, for Jesus. And then I had to go to God. I say, Jesus, I done outweighed these territories. I got to get my ass up there. Because if I stay right here, the people stuck right here. They stuck because they don't know how to get through Jesus. He said, rise, my goddess. Rise. Rise, my queen. Rise. Rise, Lilith. Rise. Charlie, what you want to tell the people? Shut the F up, Charlie speaking. Shut the F up. Charlie speaking. Sexy, tall, female. Look up. You too, Trump. I want Trump to get off his goddamn knees. If Trump, man, I'm telling y'all, I can't wait. I'm going to say, Trump, why did you stay down for so long? And he going to be like, I say, listen, I'm telling anybody, any interviews I do with you, you can get mad if you want. If you don't want me to hit you in the head while you're on my stage with me, I'll understand that. But listen, beware. Because if I have to record your ass and come back to the video, and if I come back to the video and I got to react on the video, I had a whole lot of questions. That's how I'm going to salute my guests going forward. If I got to come, if you come over to my house, I'm telling y'all something about, I had to listen. I put this new schedule together. I'm working on my new schedule today. Y'all know I'm always doing a new schedule. I had to. I'm in a different chapter. I'm in a different chapter now. Sometimes when you give away your old chapter, you like, yeah, that chapter dead. Let me slide over into the new world. That's when that's that network world. That's that real building world. I'm like, damn. I'm almost scared in the inside. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I just know one thing. People get upset because they don't want to hear the word white coming out the word black from that mouth of. And I come in peace. I mean, I got a little bit of feathery going on. This ain't even the same one. It's one that's more flowy on their ass. But, I mean, black always got to sit on the top. And when black can't sit on the top, goddammit, you send them back to green. And when green can't sit on the top, goddammit, you send them to them rowlers over there. And when them rowlers need to be tamed, goddammit, you sit them right there. You see who did? Wait. Sit them right there on their ass. You see her sitting there? She got her goddamn head back on your ass like this. She say, come on. See, that's when you protect it. And you move your head and then you go right there. You go in prayer. Anybody? Y'all see it right there. You want to go in prayer? I'm going to leave my shoulder right here. Go on in prayer. Go head on. Tell him what you want. Ask him to give it to you. Ask him to let you in. Ask Jesus. He right there. Hey, I'm giving you my door. You got to go through the door to get where I'm at. And it ain't easy. I'm trying to tell you now. But if you mean it, and you want to get through the door, once you really ask to get through that door, I promise you, you ain't coming out. I don't give a damn if you say, let me out, I ain't going. You ain't coming out. Because if you was able to get through Jesus, you ain't turned back. But now you need to learn how to continue to elevate up. You don't just stay right there at Jesus. You got to elevate up. Elevating up meaning you got to get to your God. You got to get to your God. You got to start claiming your God. You cannot claim Jesus and say it's God. How? I mean, who was Moses going to? Jesus wasn't here when Moses was here. So what do you think Moses did? Moses didn't go to God and say amen. Moses created amen. I mean, come on. We need to understand. Get on, hey. I ain't tell you to get on your knees. Your ass sit around there. You get on your damn knees if you want to, looking like Trump and don't know how to get up off of it. All you got to do, you right there. All you got to do, sitting down, just tell him thank you. It's right there. Put your hand right there. Just tell him thank you. Right there. See all of that right there? Man, you know what kind of forest that is? You know what type of woods them is? And then when I leave from them woods back there, you know what I got to do? Then I got to go and get on that other solid ground. I got to get on that solid ground. Then I go, I commute over to the graveyard. I got 13 people over to the graveyard. Don't know them. Nope. Know a few of them. That's my mom, grandma, bully. Everybody else, I picked them up along. Matter of fact, I didn't pick them up along the way. They picked me up. They picked me up because they were graves that were sitting there and nobody would go to the graveyard and change the flowers. Hattie's birthday is December the 18th. And she was born in 1929. Carol was born November the 4th in 1929. And Bully sits in the middle of them. The one that was like a true, made me feel like a brother-in-law out of everybody in the family, from husband, father-in-law, and also mother. Bully, the only one that made me feel like I fit, even though that was wrong. I shouldn't have been married in the family that long. I'm grateful, appreciative, and I'm glad for my daughters and my son. But after that, when you choose a man or you let a man choose you, that's when you got to deal with that until you make decisions. And my decision is I'm happily separated. Both of them in 1969. How or why no family member has ever came and changed the flowers, because the flowers and stuff that I changed out the pots. And I just started getting drawn, like I could pass by and somebody, it's like something to make me look over. And every single one of the graves that I've passed by and that I have, that's with me now, and I have to make sure when I go to the graveyard, I spend time with each one. Sometimes I ride past, I turn the music on. I ride past when I change flowers out. I try to make sure I have enough money to change different flowers out. And if I don't, I'll scrape up $1.50, scrape up $3. And guess what I'll do? I'll go and change the flowers out for them again. Because I actually know exactly how I feel to be in the woods and people forget about you. And now I know people in the woods didn't forget about me, because I wouldn't have got through the woods if it wasn't for those people that seen me coming before I got there. And that's one thing that y'all got to appreciate and you got to understand. Start giving back to people whether you like it or not. Your blessings didn't come from the people you just gave to. Your blessings was already prepared if you just follow the right lines. Some people don't really understand what stuff like that mean, but you got to get a pattern in your life. You got to really, really, really get a pattern in your life, and you got to honestly understand what life is about right now. Some people think it's the weirdest, craziest things when I tell them that, no, we are in the book of Revelations. I mean, when did you think you were going to go to hell? You don't think that you don't think God have mercy, especially if you asking him for it? Hell don't have no mercy. You know what hell is? We're honestly in hell right now. We're in the end of the book. We're going into a whole nother book. And to go into a whole nother book, you got to flip things over. But we don't know what the whole other book look like right now. That's why if you're trying to look, if you're trying to seek, you're trying to understand, you got to understand what your zodiac sign is. The next level to guidance. You got to understand, you got to pay attention. You got to know which way you need to go. You got to know which side you need to be in. Listen, you can be, and then you got to understand, people get so fixated on being in a church because church is religious to a lot of people. And nothing wrong with that. But if you got church in your heart is of the people and heart and love. So why do you get stuck in one church? Why do you have to be in one type of particular denomination? Why can't you ever visit a Catholic church? Why? Because their views are different. Isn't that something that you would want to understand? Isn't that something where you could say, you know what, I love my Christian church over here, but I didn't realize I was missing that over there. I didn't understand in the Christian church, it might be some struggles over here, and in the Catholic church, or it might be some good over there. That don't mean you got to join a church. Like, why do people get so stuck and fixated? That's why I can say I do truly appreciate the younger generation. The younger generation, they didn't follow us. That's why if you pay attention to the younger generation, a lot of these kids in the younger generation, they got a chance because they didn't follow their parents. They still got on TikTok. They still got on social media, but they also showed us other ways to make money that was not us slaving and working so hard the way we were working. I just wasn't listening. And I got 2 kids that were on social media, and one of them still on social media. But had I paid attention back then, I don't know where I would have been at. But I'm grateful that I wasn't there because I would have been caught up in all the rigmarole. But now that we could sit back, the noise has absolutely nothing to do with us. Hey, Sally, y'all. The world has absolutely nothing to do with us. Hey, Marvin. The world has absolutely nothing to do with us. Hey, hey, Grandies. The world has absolutely nothing to do with us. Hey, everybody out there. Hey, Art. The world has nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us. Hey, Keto. Hey, Bloink. Good or bad, I still told you hi, because if I take this paw and I scratch your ass, I'm not going to be the one itching. So I still said hi. Because the world has nothing to do with us, we're able to sit back and look at what's ahead of us right now. Maybe back then wasn't the time for a lot of us, especially in my age. I wasn't going to get on social media because it was too much of a ratchet rant, and I didn't want nothing to do with that. But I could tell you now is the time, because there's nothing on the ground. Everything is way too expensive. Why do you think corporations are collapsing now? Why do you think buildings are falling now? Why do you think businesses are crumbling? Why do you think so many celebrities are dropping at the same time? They're doing stuff at the same time. Nobody stopped to think about that. Think about all the things that just went on in 2025. I'm going to be putting a list of something together of things that went on. I wish I had someone that could do something like that for me. Put me a list together. I'm going to have to write it down because I'm going to have someone to do that for me. I want a list of every situation that happened in 2025. Because one thing that I paid attention to, everything that's been happening, we can put side by side. And where they have so much to say about black communities, I want to see who took a stand and who rose the most. And it ain't that we're fixated on that. It's that we're tired of you judging our community. We're tired of you feeling as though you decide our good and our bad. You know what hurt us and what didn't. You listen to Charlie say that, oh, you guys got out way better than it was 50 years ago. It might have been way better than it was 100 years ago. That doesn't mean it was better for me individually. Now, had I lived back in those days, I might agree with you. But you can't stop my pain from these days. That's one of the things that I try to tell people. You can't tell a person how to feel from the other side just because your stink ass didn't know what it felt like to be, goddamn it, 14 and 15 years old and really not know who your house is. People love you. You don't know how that feel. You can't get a goddamn job. You steady accumulating a goddamn record. You steady trying to make money out here. You can't make no money. The minute you make money, here go the white man putting his feet on top of your goddamn head. But meanwhile, they being busted with big ass drug charges and stealing bank money and stuff like that. But you was holding me back. You gonna tell me about a struggle and you 31 years old and never been in the struggle? Y'all got pushed up everywhere. Then the minute we talk about your community, we're the worst people in the world. Why are we bad for doing the same thing that you did? Black people not wishing death. It's the white people that's glad about the death. But the minute that we say anything, all the white people that are talking on social media, they really referring to us talking. Oh, black people just laughing. Why do you think they trying to gut punch Jasmine Crockett when she's telling the same thing I'm going to tell? She said, lady, oh, nobody knows you. Yeah, but we do know Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. Why you would be over here knowing me? Because I just made a statement about white? So now you know me, but you still don't know Tyler. I'm sure when I go look at the video I just dropped about Laura Loomer, oh, you're racist. Mind you, I didn't say one word in the video. I didn't look at anything yet. So I don't know. But most of the time, if I drop anything as a black woman talking about white, it automatically goes to racist. One lady said, oh, you're racist. I said racist. I said, ma'am, it wasn't no words in that video. It was only a song. I just looked like this. And she called me racist. I'm like, oh, it's because I'm talking about someone white. The song racist, even though this is a song you listen to. It said living in America, goddammit. I don't live in America. What town you in? I might not live in your part of America, but I live in America with you, girl. Like, why do we have to be racist? There's so much white on whiter crime going on until why is that not being talked about on Fox? Why do we care about a liberal? Why do we care about a Democrat? Why every time y'all speak on a new shooting and a new murder, why don't y'all emphasize the word white? Community, gun violence needs to stop. Why don't y'all get off the amendment that Charlie preached about? Or you want me to stay on it? That was his main focus. Guns. Black people. Keep them where they're at. They stupid. They have no business in Harvard. They have no business working at... If I had to go to this job and you were working there, I would want to know, did DEI get you in the program? I mean, none of that was insulting. But there's a freedom of speech thing on the table right now. So I sit across from him and I listen to him tell me, as a black person, did you really deserve the job at McDonald's? Because, you know, for me, I think you should have been in the farm. How do I respond? Or I'm supposed to be the bigger person and don't say anything back. But I should just let him talk. So where does freedom of speech come in at? So it's freedom of speech for Laura Loomer to say what she said about Jasmine Crockett, even though she didn't just hit Jasmine Crockett in the head. She hit Black America in the head. Because I don't give a damn who you are, black. You don't got no family members that have been called ghetto, or that you left in the ghetto, or you left in the hood. But I guess that's not insulting. That's okay to say. But you remove Jimmy Kimmel. But here's Laura Loomer saying black ghetto, B-I-T-C-H. But someone working at Costco, someone working at a regular job, they go on their personal page and put something, they're fired. So that's the hypocrisy that we're going on in our country. And I'm not understanding it. I'm not understanding why is it that white community still believes that they're a supremacy when we're looking at the news and you're caving. We're looking at the news with the gun violence. We're looking at the news with the mass shootings. We're looking at the news where you're killing kids in school. 69%. White people have committed 69% of the killings in schools grades 6 through 12. Go look it up. Black people trail them by 16%. Go look it up. But anytime a black person says something, we got to lose our soul. Or then we ghetto. We're B-I-T-C-H. We talk too loud. We're aggressive. But meanwhile, the pistol of a gun don't carry any of those identical traits. So when I fire these words off on your ass, sticks and stones do hurt. Words do break bones. I guess that's what you're going to say. Because when you talk about how loud I am and you're a racist, okay, I'm a racist, but why did Tyler Robinson allegedly kill Charlie Kirk? And can we see the true video? Can we see any sort of exit wound? Can we see where he was shot at? Can we get any identifying police to come and answer those direct questions for us? Can we get Trump to bring his toupee wearing to the other side ass over here? Get off his guy. Matter of fact, stay on your knees because Charlie's speaking. But can we get you to kneel up on your knees? And can I get you to look up at me like this and tell the whole world that gun violence is not needed in our white communities, and we're seeing an influx of it? We will be investigating the death of Charlie Kirk. We will be investigating why there's been so many mass shootings in particular churches and particular areas revolving around particular religions. I said, lift your head up. Keep your knees down. Can we get any kind of help and support? I mean, we're supposed to have a Republican president. I mean, let's remember Republican president. The original Republicans were what color? Let's remember that. Let's remember what color the original Republicans were. And those were Republican dash conservatives. And I'm going to come up with a name for y'all Resputious. I'm going to start calling y'all Resputious. Yeah, the Republicans, the new made Republicans, those are Resputians. Hi, Resputians. Y'all don't know who Resputia is? Y'all don't know who Resputia is. See there? You're a damn lie. If you ain't know who Resputia was, there's no goddamn way on this whole damn earth that phone would have rang like that. See? So I'm going to have to start calling these lying-ass Republicans Stephen Miller. Trump, you switching out asses. Y'all switching out. See, I'm telling you, I don't care about your party style. I just want you to do the right thing. And I want y'all to stop pointing y'all fingers back in the black community, because we sitting to the front of the bus right now looking back at y'all ass because we don't want to be a part of none of that violence. We are trying to get things together in our country. We trying to get the war off our ass. We want some order in the court. We want to safely be able to send our kids to school, because then they tried to do another one. Young lady. This young lady has to be about 14, 15 years old. She get in an argument of whatever need with a young black girl. She calls her all kind of iggers. She tell her she's going home to get her gun, and she's coming back to shoot her dead. White teacher tells the white little girl, go take a walk, and holds the black student down. Go look it up. Matter of fact, when I end this live, I'm going to post the link. And I'm saying to myself now, let's reverse those claims. I mean, because just yesterday, we just had a mass shooting at a club, white man. That was Saturday. Just yesterday, we had another mass shooting in Michigan. Same guns. 2 weeks ago, we had Charlie Kirk killed by the gun. Today, we got a Mormon church shot up by the gun. And you're a teacher. You're going to over at Parkside School. The name of this damn school. Because I want y'all to know. I'll put it in the link. Yes, over at the school. The teacher tells the little white girl to go take a walk. You look at the video, they got the black girl down on the ground. Now see, stuff like that. So she threatened this young lady. She's all kind of iggers. See, white people okay with that though. You guys say it all the time. Okay, so y'all okay with that. They don't want to talk about stuff like that. That's why we need our own. That's why I don't understand why all of these billionaires. You look at OWN. Oprah Winfrey don't really have black people on her network. Most of her network is Dr. Phil and them. And them. There should be black news. Stuff like that should be stopped. Wait till I get there. I'm going to blast their ass, because stuff like that should be, goddammit, emergency interruption on all goddamn channels. Because you got to start training your goddamn children. Your kids don't get to bring guns to school. But y'all tell us how our kids are. But compare the stories. And hold yourselves accountable, and stop just looking at black communities and acting as if white communities just living. Y'all living by the church laws. I mean, y'all, they get mad when I tell y'all shut the F up, Charlie at church. I'm like, man, they get mad at me because I say I'm at church. Charlie ain't never go to church. I don't know what I was doing back then. All I know is I'm at church and they still mad. I give them the red Bible. That didn't help. I'm like, damn, you want red states? I give them the white Bible. Y'all say this America. I give them the cloth fan hand. They don't got, they say I ain't itchy. I give them the white goddamn fur lay. I'm not itchy. But when I put that black ass Durbane on their ass, they got all kind of names. Racist, mental, you need help, you can be a better person, you need God, you didn't know Jesus. And I'm saying to myself, Tyler must have didn't know Jesus. The little young lady today didn't know Jesus. Looked like the man Ruth. I don't know if they knew Jesus. The young man that just shot up Michigan, did he know Jesus? The Mormon church that just got shot up, North Carolina, did they know Jesus? I'm like, damn, all I'm doing here is talking about what they doing, and we can see what happened, and they still telling me I need Jesus. You don't think you should point that energy over to the folks that need it? You don't think you should have a channel going along somewhere saying something along the lines of, damn, you need Jesus, and let's see what book of the Bible you was in or what church you was going to, or let's find out what's going on in this Mormon church, because I heard they trafficking these little children. I mean, y'all do want all the information from Epstein, don't y'all? Why y'all don't want the information that's going on over there in Utah? It's going to be too many little white kids that going to be giving information out, and y'all not going to believe it with y'all little panties and boxes on. You ain't going to believe all that corruption that's going on and all that mistreatment and trafficking that's going on over there in Utah with those kids. There are a lot of those ancestral behaviors. Tell me I'm lying. Yeah, you want to come at me? Come. When you come at me, make sure you come with the truth, though. See, I don't got to go to the Constitution. See, the Constitution was made up of behavior. The Constitution wasn't just written for no reason. See, don't forget this. When you wrote the Constitution had to be written because of behavior. Behavior not from the animals, behavior from the animalistic ass people. So when we go back to the Constitution, the only thing that we're going to be able to do right now is put commas, and we're going to be able to add new numbers there, new dots and stuff, because now we can add that to the Constitution of number 2. We can add this to the amendment number 2. We can add this to freedom of speech, which excludes this. See, we just got to add to stuff. You get what I'm saying? So when I go to talking, I would appreciate when you bring your Constitution up. And then when we bring up the Constitution, we'll go back to what created the Constitution. That was the voice of the people. So I like when they go to telling me about their Bible verses and their law books and stuff like that. See, I'm that type of person. I'm that type of person that like to recruit people that give me everything I need. Because once you give it to me, then I become a natural. I'm a natural encyclopedia on your ass. I'm a different type of encyclopedia on your ass. I'm an encyclopedia on your ass because I done been here so long. I've been asleep so long. I honestly can't. I'm 50 years old, man. I feel like I've been asleep so long, like I'm 200 years old. I don't know if anybody know what that means, but I'm not joking. I feel like my body been so tired. I'm like, ooh, and it feel like the pressure just trying to go away. As September end, it's like come on in. I told you about that front. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. He writes down all my scriptures. He gives me all my medicine in my room. Come on in my room. I know good and damn well they didn't put Tina up there, and I had to get up, and I feel like I came in my church dress too. Y'all ain't see how I stepped off in the club yesterday, so today I step off in the church house. Hold on.
Ricky Smiley's paying those bills, give you $1,000. Weekdays, 5 times a day. Your next chance happens coming up at 12 o'clock, right here at Hot 105. Today's our
My God, the beat. What love got to do with it? Love don't got a damn thing to do with it. Get in y'all white ass communities and get these damn people under control and stop talking about amendment number 2. Y'all want Charlie to rise up on y'all ass again. Charlie say stop this. Charlie trying to tell y'all. Charlie wanted absolutely nothing to do with your goddamn gun violence. Charlie was really afraid of all of that. You didn't see how wivery Charlie was. Charlie was wivery and slivery. Charlie wants some peace. Charlie wants y'all to let him rest in peace. But Beach, won't let Charlie rest in peace. I said, okay, Charlie, I'll take the goddamn flow. It's my time. It's not a problem in the black communities. We got our own issues. If we want to create our own goddamn communities, we're going to create our communities. Trump, you can stay on your knees as long as you want to stay there. But I promise you, you're going to get to work. Because Trump been on some BS. Trump been on some BS. Trump has truly been on some BS. And if y'all want to kneel to the new gods, then y'all kneel to the new gods. It's just unfortunately, I'm not kneeling to the God. I'm not kneeling like that. Rest in peace. But there's a lot of stuff that's going on. And in your own community, y'all should be paying attention to that. You should be looking around your community and see that there's an influx of gun violence that's been going on, and you've been sweeping this gun violence up under the rug for a very, 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 very long time. And it's about time now that y'all stop sweeping gun violence under the rug. It's about time now that y'all start holding yourself accountable. It's about time now that y'all start successfully building y'all communities. It's about time now that y'all go into the white communities and understand that there is a opioid drug abuse and addiction problem there. And I know a lot of white people. And I know a lot of them on drugs. And y'all know a lot of them on drugs. It could be y'all. Oh, she keeps saying y'all. God damn it! When I was talking about Oprah, them and said y'all, you didn't say nothing. Why? It's a white voice saying it. I said I'm Charlie. Shut the f up. What? How many forms you thought Charlie was gonna come in? And then I'm saying to myself, I said, man, please. I say, what people don't understand. I got videos of my little brownie cake. She be clicking. My brownie cakes be sitting here. She be going off. She sitting here, go off. It doesn't matter if she feel like something going on. She said, get back in here, kids. My brownie, that's what kids do. They got their imaginary friends. But I'm saying to myself, imaginary how? Who told people kids be imaginary? You don't think kids go to talking to kids in other generations? Man, this ain't y'all world. It's God's world. He got the plan for formation. She got the plan for formation. It ain't just he. He got the plan for formation and she got the plan for formation. That's my God. How would it be for me to go to my he God to talk about my woman body? No, I got to go to the other God on that one. When people talk about the spiritual realms of life, it still comes with a mother and a father. Because it's things that your father can't teach you. So when you get embedded with God in you, you stopped at a man when you went to Jesus. But when you're talking about God, you talk about the spiritual part. You're talking about getting back to your father. How do you get back to your father and there's no mother? Come on, you got to pay attention. It doesn't matter whether people get it or not. It's not for everybody to get it. It's not for everybody to understand. But the ones that do understand, all you got to do is give me a like. I say somebody like me. Whenever I look up and see if I got a like or something, I say good. I get a whole lot of dislikes. I say that's good too. But at least somebody like my big fat ass. And I'm tired of coming here and y'all making me call myself a big fat ass. I mean, because I don't know about no big fat ass. I mean, because I'm not being funny, but sometimes in the white community, they don't like to be called fat. I stress it. I stress it because I'm telling you the truth. In my goddamn community, Kool-Aid. In my community, you think we give a damn because you called us fat, man? You better get me something to eat out that goddamn kitchen. Is it greens in there? Y'all got greens in that? Y'all, man, y'all got any kind of whole cake, cornbread, or anything? We don't give a damn about that. That's what make our culture great. That's what we should be calling this, make our culture great again. MACGA. That's what we need to call out, MACGA. Make our culture great again. MACGA. MACGA. That brought Georgia back up on the map for me. That brought Georgia back up on the map for me. Thank you, Solid, y'all. You got Bree said, and sometimes in the black community, they don't even let you talk about violence being on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bree. King said, MACGA. MACGA. Make whatever it is. Hey, come up with something. I'm telling y'all, all we have to do is work together. Y'all don't understand. When y'all see me get up there, y'all gonna see how to learn how to work together. That's what we don't do. We don't do togetherness anymore. And people don't understand, as black people, we got more of a culture. We're very creative. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we do within our own culture to where, man, we like the bootleg man. Hey, we got folks in our family that bootleg. We got folks in our family that cut cartel. Man, listen. We got a lot of stuff in our culture. We just ain't really been able to expose our culture, and it's time for us to expose our culture. That's why we're sitting back right now. That's why we're able to sit back and plan the right way. If you pay attention, you're able to sit back. You're able to sit back. You're able to plan. You're able to start a blueprint. You're able to just relax your mind and woosah. Why? Because we got a ride ahead of us. As long as we can stay planted. As long as we can stay seated. And when I say stay planted and seated, I mean don't be so forced to jump in nobody's face. Don't be so forced to get in trouble. It's not about us right now. And you need to take advantage just like they took advantage back then. It's our turn. We're not the ones that's running. If there's some of us out there running, good. That's a community they want to support. We can't get upset about that. But when we want to support our own community, there's nothing wrong with that. We need to have a community looking for these missing black women. We need to have a community for that. And then the man said to me on my message, oh, black women never did this. Black women. And I'm saying to myself, what the F are you talking about? Do y'all listen to me? If Jug was here, if any of the insatiable, if anyone that's a part of the man cave, they'll even looking at the videos, you guys will see. You're going to say that black women don't do what? Do you know how many channels I went to and they gave a damn about Carmelo Anthony? See, I didn't get paid for Carmelo Anthony. None of my videos are paid. I don't make money on here. They give me $100. You know what I do with that $100? Probably give it to my daughter because it doesn't help me. I'm here free. I don't get paid for anything that I do. Why? Because I do it from the bottom of my heart. And if I put you on my heart, you don't get off my heart until you go through levels. And I'm not being funny. So when this young man said that in my message the other day, I'm like, damn, man, I don't even got nobody to come in and attack him. Like, he don't even know I rock for Carmelo Anthony. When I tell you rock for him, if I show you my stuff, Carmelo Anthony sit on the head of it. I don't see men rocking for him. The man over there in Texas I asked to help, ask him, Calvin, defense attorney. He gave me every excuse why I would jump in it, bud. And you gonna tell me about a man? You gonna tell me about women don't do what? Anton Massey? Do you know I started a move, man, step in just to bring him in? Do you know I was calling Al Sharpton every day? Leaving messages, then a voicemail for all that, nothing. You know, I even considered, go on my live, I even considered asking on my live to give me money so I could catch a plane because I didn't have it. I was going to catch a plane and go over to the Orleans Parish Jail. And I was going to stay over there as long as I could and stand in front of the door where Anton Massey would at least know when you get in there, you're never going to be taken off my list. And if y'all hear me, I always bring him up. I went and sat on so many channels. I even kick up smoke to make them talk about it. You know what men do? They go back to talking about finding women over in other countries. A lot of the channels, they want to talk about women. It's an argument about women. Like, that stuff don't interest me. I sat on the panels with these women. I'm like, man, honestly, like, this just ain't my gang right here. Like, and I'm not being funny. No looking down on nobody. It's just my cause is bigger. And nobody ever understand my cause. That's why everybody that rocked with me fell off. And they're not supposed to be on. And if they ever come back, you can best believe if they come back again, I guarantee you they won't leave. Because you don't really find people that rare. And this guy said that I didn't care. Women don't care. And women don't care. You think Jasmine up there at this point? Do you really think Jasmine up there for clout? It ain't about the clout no more. It's about what you did is effing wrong. The man, one lady said, oh, you doing this for clout. I'm like, clout? Like, what? How am I doing it for clout? But I don't owe those answers. Because if I waste and use my energy on low life ass comments, which I will give you a comment. A lot of times I give comments and I go to listen, if you get a comment from me and I know you being funny, you could best believe when I put that comment out there to your ass, I had a good giggling. I know I laughed my ass off, and you better believe that, baby, before I sent the comment to you. Go back and y'all go back and read some of my replies to their ass. That mean, man, you ain't serious for me, haul ass. Then those people that message me because they really, really genuinely understand and they really want to be better too, whether they agree with everything I say, long as you know you fighting for a cause and you really fighting and you ain't just coming with no shenanigans just because you looking for views and stuff. Looking for subscribers. I ain't about views and subscribers and stuff like that. It ain't about that to me because them ain't the real people. I don't give a damn if you subscribe to me or watch me because you don't agree with me. That's what the conversation should be about. And when I get situated differently and I move back over to my desk, I'll even be able to see the comments. I'm not around here. I don't beg for super chats and stuff like that. When I can go back in the comments, I go back in there. Even if I don't read your comment, if I could just speak to you to let you know, yes, I see you. But one thing that y'all better know, when you leave a comment here for me, I'm setting on my schedule, I'm going to be setting a day where I can go back through all the comments. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to address like 5 comments on like a Q&A live. Because people be asking questions, whether it's a question that I agree with or not, give an answer. And I had started something like that before, a subscriber comment thing, Q&A. And I'm going to bring all of that back up because now I truly know what I'm supposed to be doing. I was fiddling around here and there for things, but all the dots are going to connect. All you got to do is keep going. You got to keep believing. Don't let nobody deter your road. Don't use your energy for energy-less things. And when you use your energy, make sure you goddamn well stand firm on it, whether they like it or not. I don't give a damn if they don't like how you delivered it. I don't give a damn if they don't like how you said it. Just say it within your level of respect. Because that's your culture. My culture, how I go toe-to-toe with you is how I do it. But you need to learn your level of respect with people. That's a person individually. And that's where I'm at. So if I feel that way about it, I'm not going to take it back. I'm not taking it off the table unless you show me or tell me something differently. And when you show me or tell me something differently, I will hope that you're not lying about it. Because then that opens up a whole new can of worms. Because if you didn't say that the first time, we got a problem. That's my problem. And when it comes to white people, they not used to firmness, especially from black women. We don't have to get in their face. We don't have to hit them. We don't have to have a gun. We could talk to a white person just like this, and we become the worst people in the world. I mean, everybody didn't handle things like Jesus did. Because when you got up there to God and God had to put that hatchet on your ass and force you to do it, you think it came with peace? Man, y'all know the hell I've been through on my spiritual journey. My spiritual journey ain't, my body's so tired. I'm like, man, I feel like I be getting beat up in my sleep. Do I be working somewhere else? I wake up in the morning. When I tell you, I be feeling like I'm 90 years old, and then somebody will send me something, or and then I go again. I say, what now? And then I get that spark of energy on your ass, and I say, man, that no good and damn well they ain't around my God. I feel like I'm God in my goddamn earth, and I'm like, man, wait till I get up there. I always say, man, these people don't know me. I don't know. You don't. That's how I feel. So when I start talking to people like DeSantis and Trump, them see this goddamn real black knight roll up on their ass, they gonna say, whoa, what happened on that Richter scale? I'm gonna say, blackest. Black is what? Black is your ass about to be if you don't answer some of these goddamn questions. Who would be calling me from Kentucky? Anything going over into anything going over in Kentucky I need to know about? Noon just say, get real. I guess I'm a bro. Spiritual say, spiritual journey. Yes. Ooh, that's a journey. Hey, Kevin. Kevin Willis came in and say, hey. Eric came in and say, drink water, Miss Lady. I drink a lot of water. I should show you my cup over there. And I drink Kool-Aid. But this Kool-Aid lasts me the whole day. I just sip it. And I drink altogether, I probably drink about 4 or 5 bottles of 20-ounce water. Marvin say, you're inflamed, change your diet, queen. I'm inflamed? You think, what does inflamed mean? I'll change my diet. I don't really eat much, but I'll change my diet. When you say inflamed, are you calling me fat? I am 6'2". I weigh 207 pounds. I was 210. So I weigh 207 pounds. Because if the white man trying to tell me I'm inflamed and I'm fat, goddamn it, I'm going to stay inflamed. I'm going to stay fat. Because guess what? It might be somebody don't mind thighs on top of them. Kool-Aid. And one good thing about it, I done seen some big, fat, inflamed asses. That's way worse than my big, fat, inflamed, making money ass. So how about this? Take these flames, flame, and let's make this flame, and let's make this goddamn money. How about tell Kevin and flame that? Let's inflame this goddamn. Hey, Kevin, you got a line like that? Put your hand right there, Kevin. If you don't got one of them in your hand, put your hand right there, Kevin. See if that's inflamed. You don't like that hand, Kevin? That's the left hand. How about this, Kevin? Put your hand right there, Kevin. You see that line, Kevin? Put your hand there, Kevin. How about that? Is that inflamed for you? How about that green inflamed? Matter of fact, Kevin, the line don't look long enough. Put your goddamn hand right there, Kevin. You got a long line. Put it there, Kevin. You got an M in there, too, if you need to make some money. Goddamn it. There you go, Kevin. If that ain't good enough, drop your head right there to the altar, Kevin. Drop your head. See all that fern? That's green money. It's growing. We about to get paid, Kevin. See if that's inflamed. You see all that fire right there, Kevin? Everything about me inflamed. Thank you, Kevin. You lit the room up then, goddammit. James said you do not deserve clout. And James also said you do not deserve affirmation. Okay, thank you. Rosita says speak. Thank you so much, Rosita. I definitely appreciate you for that. Thank you, James. Whichever way you meant on that one, I'm going to have to take it with a grain of salt because you know how I like to tongue twist and twangle people's words around. So I'm going to just read it what you said so that you know I'm saying it. Marvin said, hilarious, right? They mistakenly think being on the cutting edge of sports and entertainment is clout. Exactly. And you know what? What's this young lady name? What's this young lady name, Marvin? The young lady that played basketball, the black girl, Reese. I think her name is Reese. Somebody gonna have to explain to me what's going on with this young lady because it seemed like she have a bad reputation, but some part of it I hear she feels something about discrimination or something. So maybe one day we can go into that side of it because I got out of the basketball era. When I got sent to Florida, I lost all contact with basketball and I was phenomenal. So I'm really interested in knowing what's going on with this young lady. They say she got a bad attitude. Then they say this. They're saying so much. It looks like they're comparing her to another white lady. And I'm like, why do they have to be compared? Why can't they be individual people that play sports individually? One got this style, one have that style. If one is older, one, who cares? But they want to compare stuff like that. But let's compare Tyler. The reason why I keep going back to Tyler, because Tyler should be the hottest topic on this goddamn earth. I mean, because they got God sitting on the earth. but Tyler not next to God. I mean, you should have God and hell on the top of the earth, right? And then you got Candace Owens that sit in the middle. And Candace Owens saying, no, something not right. That's not the killer. That was my best friend. The wife not telling this. The business not telling. They not telling that he had ties with somebody in another country and they wanted him to do things and he was upset. They don't want to talk about anything like that, but they want to talk about the basketball side of it, which is great. But the basketball side, I want to bring out if there's the issues, their issues are good. And if you want me to be honest with you, right now, I prefer certain type of issues, especially if they go in the realm of how my network is going. And I like to address certain things, especially when they're small, before they get out of hand. That's why it's imperative for me to put black women on the map. And when I say black women on the map, there's hundreds of thousands of black women missing in America. Black missing in America. And that's no topic, no conversation. You'll find channels far and few here and there that's talking about the black women that's missing in America. And that's the same way it started off. Again, this is the way it started off with white America when they came up missing back in the days. It was so surreal that the white America ended up getting milk cartons and stuff like that. I know it's so much missing in America right now. I cannot account for everybody in America. I can account for my community because other communities have the support. And I don't have to explain that. But anytime I speak of black American women missing, oh, you should see Becky and Sue Ann. I'm like, if y'all don't take y'all little house on the pier ass back over there and then get on the goddamn horse and roll along with Michael Landon, I know something. Like, I don't want to hear that. Just because I don't use that type of profane language, man, don't make me think about it. I say, man, if you don't get your cotton picking ass on somewhere, my firm about to goddamn burst out my goddamn seams of my own wallet, you better haul ass. Because let that money come in my goddamn hand. Guess what's going to happen? Bing, bing. I'm going to be pinging their ass. Black woman. Ping, black woman. Black woman. Ping, ping. Black woman. Ping, black woman. Black man. Ping, black man. Get them out of jail. Ping, get them out. Ping, get and go to jail. See, stuff like that is important to me. It's important to me to look at that mass incarceration that New Orleans have. But see, our black supremacists, they don't want to talk about that. They don't give a damn. It's okay to keep our black. See, y'all think it's just one thing. For me, it's not. It's just to get things formed, get the wrong people out of your system, get the wrong people out of your sight, get the wrong people off your ledger. Then you can work accordingly because you don't need to work with people that's going to continue to drag you down and bring you down. There's a lot of things that need to be talked about. There's a lot of coverage that need to not stop. And that's the mass incarceration of black men. Whether they like it or not, that consists to me, Anton Massey. That consists to me, Angola prison. That consists to me, the grounds that Angola prison have been placed on. That used to be a plantation with black slaves. Stuff like that is important to me. Getting rid of illegal immigrants, it's important to me so that our black community can start understanding that you got a chance to get back in the work industry. You don't get food stamps because you want them. You get food stamps because you need it. You don't get government assistance because you want it. You get it because you need it. But let us give you other opportunities without putting our foot on top of your goddamn heads so that you can prosper. Those are the things that are needed in our community, not just the ongoing talking. That's what's required. If Walmart have been a bully in the industry, Walmart need to be sued. If Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry have been using black women to get their pedal and their foot up and not giving back, I'm going to find a way to sue y'all ass because I keep having to put y'all on my goddamn schedule. And if you got to get anywhere in these goddamn woods around this goddamn fern in this goddamn chapter, I think we going to eat on this black goddamn head. Or I'm going to scratch your goddamn, I'm going to scratch y'all goddamn back like this. They going to say, damn, it look like she had a patch over her eye. Y'all better take that goddamn picture. Y'all don't hear that song and say boots on the ground. So who else? Eddie, I think it was Eddie, Michael, Kevin. Kevin said, you're inflamed, eat differently. Inflamed? What you should be telling me is to start eating. Yeah, you damn right I'm inflamed, but I ain't inflamed for what you think I'm inflamed for. I'm inflamed because I'm about to get their ass. And anybody that rock with me to the end, especially my men on my men cave, and I'm definitely about to start my men cave back because I got to start my men cave back, honestly, because that is my relaxation. And all my men that know me, they truly understand what I mean. This is what I do. So in order for me to come in my comfort zone, I'm ready to see my men. I'm ready to see Insatiable. I'm ready to see God, and I'm ready to see Art, G2K. Matter of fact, I'm ready to see Jug. I'm ready to see Martin. I could keep going down to this Samuel. I'm ready to see the men of my men cave. Because it's time for me to understand what my men are going through. It's a different time. So for me to have started my men only man cave, I started it for a reason. And I will be bringing my men only man cave back on the table because now that I see what need to be done, anytime we go and sit to anybody's house, because I'm telling you, I will be to Tamara Hall, and I would not take a deal. And I wish Insatiable here. I know Saliyah's here, and I know Art is here. When we get on the stage, y'all remember my word and bond, my men only man cave. Anybody place I go and sit to, my men only man cave will be there. And I'm not joking. And that's how I would bring even my men up. Because it's not about me. It's about the people. And when you take it back to people, you don't have to worry about the money. I do this free. Don't nobody give me a quarter. And I put my hand to my God on that. And I'm not going to stop. But every time it's time for a bill to get paid, my God makes sure it get paid. And I'm not going to stop this. So men, if you're out there, especially my men of the man cave, I will be starting the man cave back. I actually was supposed to start it back yesterday and I didn't. But I will be starting the men only man cave back. Women, I'm going to be starting something for us too. That's them cat dogs. Yeah, cat, because they don't know a cat can be a dog too. Because they done put us cat down for a long time. And I want to know how you live. How do y'all live without the cat? How you live without the cat? Mr. Yo say making a line between skin colors is the issue. Build your people up first, then start pointing the finger. This lady is the issue. See what I mean? See Mr. Yo? Mr. Yo should take his ass and go. Where Mr. Yo from? You from China? You from Korea? You from Haiti? You from Peru? You from Russia? You from Chinatown? You from Black Man Land? Where you from? You gonna tell me that I'm drawing the line in the sand, but Charlie Kirk was murdered by a white man. So where the line drawn at? See, it's stuff like that. This is why you let them talk. Because it doesn't matter. I'm drawing the line in the sand because I'm talking about my black community. We've been talking about white forever. See, that's what you call real, true, narcissistic supremacy. They don't want blacks to come together because they know when blacks come together, blacks gonna take over in their own black land. Like, why y'all so pressed by black people? Drawing a sign in the land, in the sand. If I was drawing a line in the sand, I wouldn't talk about anything making money. Did you and Charlie talk about money? Did you and Charlie go in the good book? Did you and Charlie drink goddamn it Kool-Aid? Did you and Charlie get inflamed like the man Kevin say I'm inflamed? Did you do anything to help your culture and your community? What are you doing to get out of the snowball effect? Are you in the white community? If you in the white community, did you stop opioid abuse in your goddamn community? What do you do in your white community instead of coming in my black community and drawing the sand between me and you? You want to talk about a sand drawing? You draw the sand when you come to somebody else's house minding their business. You're in my house. You got Candace Owens that you can be talking about, understanding and finding out why Charlie Kirk was really murdered and who did it. But you rather be over here worried about what we're talking about to build our black community with our black women missing. But it's okay that we talk about the Epstein files. If you don't get your cotton picking ass off our green stage, we know something. Get your ass off our stage before we put some claws on your ass. And one thing about these type of claws, they itch a little longer because Halloween coming up. It's called ghost and goblins and gookle and cockalings. You better get up, boy, because I'll take this same hand right here and snatch your goddamn ass to the side and scratch your goddamn neck, then put some white on it. Now you better take your little cotton picking ass on. And that's for whoever else don't like it. That's why I say I don't know what they're going to do with me. So when y'all hear me now, y'all see me getting a little bit out of control. And when y'all see me rile up at their ass, when I grab that goddamn mic like that, and I say, Jesus, you better get him. I'm trying to give y'all the secrets to me. Because I'm not going to play with them. I'm not going to play with you either. Because if I was talking about something black, because I notice anytime somebody talk about Mr. Tantum or something always down in black people, man, you should see the 3,000 comments. It'd be 3,000 comments. As long as you see a black man, black woman talking about black people, and it's against white people, and he dogging or she dogging blacks, man, please, when I tell y'all, you hooray for AA. You don't need no AA meeting no more. You already in drunk land because there's so many goddamn drunks be talking and thinking. I'm like, what they talking about? How they drunk asses talking about anything? These are the drunkest asses I've ever seen. This. Like, I'm so confused. But I'm the one that's racist. I'm drawing a line in the sand. Where the line started at. It couldn't have started right here because if the line started right here, we've been had a problem. But if it started right here, I'm the only one, goddamn it, got a straight ass line going on. If you don't like that one, I got one right there too. So you want to talk about drawing the line in the sand? Show me the palm of your hand and see if you got any cracks. So you got a line drawn in your goddamn hand already. You got a line drawn embedded in you. I can give you a straight line if you need one. And if you got a straight line in your hand, this your left. This my left hand. If you got a straight line in your hand on your right hand, put it there. Now you got a straight line. Tell them what you want and say thank you. If you ain't happy with the goddamn left hand, goddamn it, you got a right hand. They go another straight line, Mr. Yoho. Mr. Yoho, you don't got no line? Touch it right there. Let's see if you can start going straight. So when you say line in the sand, I don't go to the beach. But I can give you a long line or I can give you a longer line. I sit amongst the 1% black women in the whole world that got that. Mr. Pantywear. This your girl Queen Dee Dee with Dee Dee Said It. You like, share, comment, subscribe. If you don't do anything else, I say y'all need to keep y'all stinking ass from my Mr. Yoho land because he said y'all drawing the line in the sand because all y'all racist. Stop all the shooting in the white community, please. And please, we need to find out who really killed Charlie. Now shut the F up. Charlie speaking. Thank you, Salia and Art.